Unfiltered podcast for the nighttime edition, man. 4 lovely ladies with us today. It's gonna be an amazing show. Let's get it.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynch to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
Fucking Monday, baby. We back for the night show. We back at it again. The beginning of the week, we're going hard. Before we get into the show, go ahead, look at these beautiful, lovely guests. But like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Make sure you join the Discord. You get all the behind the scenes, all the fights, all the action, all the high tier shit that y'all want to see. Go ahead, join the Discord. You can also drop us topic suggestions and videos to react to. And if you didn't know, 50K subscribers by June 10th, we're gonna be choosing 10 of y'all from the Discord to come on a cruise with us. It's gonna be me, Josh, Anwar, and Eric. It's the Virgin Cruise, so no kids allowed. A lot of girl trips. We're gonna get y'all laid, fucked up. You know how that shit goes.
All right, guys, welcome to the fucking Unfiltered podcast, man. And we see 25 of you guys already in here. It's gonna take a few more minutes for all of you guys to get back in. The day show was lit. Shout out to you guys for the day show. Anwar, real quick, let's get to our sponsors.
Hey, shout out to our sponsor, Vacay. They make CBD, CHG, and THC products. We got gummies and vapes on the table. All the THC products are Delta 8, so they're legal in all 50 states as well. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, hit us up in the DMs. We'll be happy to answer them, and we'll be happy to send you some samples as well.
Yep.
And use our discount code Unfiltered for 15% off on Vacay's website. Also, shout out to Ask Dr. Kish. He's a certified family medical physician. He's here to answer all of your questions. He's not going to prescribe you no bullshit. So hit him up if you have any medical needs. He's offering a discount code of 50% for all viewers of the Unfiltered podcast. So check out his links in the description.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kish. Kish is actually moving to Florida this week, so shout out to him. He'll actually be on the. He'll be here Thursday.
Yes, he's
cool,
on
man.
the podcast
Shout out to our boy Kish, man. Also, special shout out to our boy Don, man. Don's been running the Clips channel. The Clips channel's been growing at a crazy rate, man. Shout out to Don, bro. We appreciate that so much. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel. Link is in the description. You guys already know about the 50K sub by June 10th. $15,000. I will literally withdraw 15K from my bank account. Throw a party for you guys, all right?
Yeah, y'all have two opportunities to get fucking lit with us. The party and the cruise. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know another podcast that's literally going to take 15K to throw a party for you guys, man. So if you find one, let me know. Also, shout out to everybody that has purchased merch, man. We sold out already, and I'm placing a new order again for this week coming up. We also went to the post office today and shipped out all the other people that have had yet to ship out. So shout out to you guys. Okay, cool. Let's get started with the nighttime show. So we're gonna let the ladies introduce themselves. We'll start off with you, and we'll make our way around this way.
Can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
Hi, I'm Skylar. I'm 23, and I do adult films.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you, Skylar. No. So you do
nice way of saying
you do adult films, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
cool.
make sure to
yeah, do me a favor. Speak into the mic so the chat can hear you.
Hi.
And
ladies, could you put your hair behind your headphones just so the chat can see you guys?
And yeah, come on, ladies. You guys are already pretty. The chat wants to see you guys, okay? So you do adult films,
you
right?
Too, Skylar. Put your hair behind your headphones.
Yeah.
Like little pieces.
Oh yeah. So just have it like clamp it down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Skylar. So any popular sites that we may have seen you on?
Probably all of them.
All of them. So
Yeah.
like P Hub. So P Hub.
Yeah, I have a verified profile.
Brazzers.
Bang Bro, Reality King, TC.
What about BBB?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I'm
Big
not
Booty
sure.
Brazil.
Oh no,
No.
no, I haven't. Well, like Bang
Shout out
Bros
to-
is, like,
shout out to
close
Brazil.
that.
Okay, cool. Don't ask me how I know. I googled right before
No
this show.
shame.
Yeah. All right, cool. All right, what about you? So name, age, and what you do for a living.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, I'm Barb. I am 26 and I am a model and yoga instructor.
Okay. Yeah.
What
Shout out
type
to
of
you.
modeling you do?
Really any modeling, promotional
Speaking
brands,
to the mic.
promoting brands, products, services. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to your IG. We'll let the chat see you later. Okay, cool. And what about you?
Well, I'm Jules. I'm 23 and I'm a bartender. in
Okay,
Miami.
cool. Shout out to you. And what about you?
I'm Alyssa. I'm 31 and I own a business. I make and sell elderberry syrup.
Amazing.
Okay.
By the way, I was sick last week and I got some and
Yes.
I literally instantly got better. I kid you not. Like I didn't take anything. I will forever promote you, girl. Like
Yeah.
Thank you. I
forever.
appreciate
And
that.
listen, guys, I was on the way to get sick and I had some of that shit. And I kid you not, that shit healed me.
Helps.
Is that the
Yeah.
ultimate cure?
That,
No, I swear to God.
I don't know what
was
it is,
like-
bro.
The next day I was feeling better.
Yo, I
I
don't
need
know what
some
it
of
is,
that.
but it tastes really. It doesn't smell good, but it tastes pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Like
I
it doesn't
don't
have a
mind the
bad taste.
smell.
Yeah.
It smells like feet.
If you leave it in your car, and you come back like hours later,
Oh, no,
your
no.
car is fucked.
No.
Okay, cool. So shout out to the ladies, man. Thank you guys for introducing yourselves. So as we get started, chat, if you guys have any questions that you want to ask the ladies, please go ahead and ask them now. If you guys want to do a call in as well, we'll just do a like a $20 call in. And my first question for the ladies is, what do you think about having sex on the first night? We'll start off with you. Yeah. So what do you think about having sex on the first night?
I actually haven't done it before. You mean like one night stands or like dating?
It could just be like, it could be a one night stand technically, I guess, but
Like I know with my job it's like hard to believe, but I've
Yeah, I was
mostly
gonna
just
say that.
dated people. Yeah.
okay.
I haven't like I don't really hook up. I don't go out a lot.
So you've never dated a guy and really liked him, and then you just ended up having sex with him the first night?
I was always friends with the people first before I dated.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
I'm boring. I'm
Why
sorry.
do you do that? Why is that a bad thing?
Because it just proves to the point that we always say that women and men can't typically be friends because there's always an attraction there.
Exactly.
Okay.
And
I've
so when
long
she,
term dated though, so like I don't know, like the last time like I had like a guy friend was like a teenager, but I've dated like, for
Yeah.
years
Yeah.
and years.
So you don't have any male friends now?
I don't really have a lot of friends at all.
okay.
I
But-
talk
but-
to people online a lot. Like I have male friends online, but I don't really talk to anyone in person like that because I don't go out a lot.
But you understand what we're saying, right? Like
Yeah.
men and women being friends, eventually the guy waits the girl out and the girl
Yeah.
ends up coming around.
Oh yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've had male friends in the past I haven't slept with for sure.
Okay.
But it depends.
But you know they wanted to. It was either like you didn't let them or they tried and you already denied them.
No, we just had chill vibes.
Okay.
But I've had guy friends that have wanted to sleep with me, but I've also had guy friends that were just vibing.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's always about the vibe, fellas. It's always about the vibe. So set the tune, put some music on.
No, not like
You know what I mean?
that.
I'm just saying, like,
no, not
Oh,
like
like your chances if you're ever with a guy and he just has like shout out to our boy Josh, man. I see why his closing percentage is
Shout out to
like,
Josh.
so high, because if you go to Josh's house,
It's the fucking aura, bro.
it's like you walk in there and it basically sets you up to get fucked.
Bro, it's
Yeah.
floating
You
plants.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
He has floating balls.
Yeah.
It's like watery and
Yeah,
there's
like
music.
waterfalls
He
and
has
trees.
he has the lights going. It's a whole like
It's the vibe.
it's a whole vibe.
But
Love that.
And you know, for the women that go in there,
I guess he
there's no
knows what
coming
he
back.
wants.
Like, it's surprising that guy has like his house.
he's
like,
he's
set up
he's
like that.
really smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows what he wants.
So shout out to him. He sets the vibe. What about you? What do you think about having sex on the first night? Whether it be a one night stand or whether it be, hey, you just really like a guy and you just happen to have sex with him on the first night. What do you think?
I think it's nobody's business. You do what you want. It's your life.
Sorry.
Sorry.
come on.
Hey,
What kind of
nah,
answer was that?
Thanks for
Come
being
on.
unfiltered. I appreciate that.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, what's wrong? I think there's nothing wrong with it. I've done it. I've also not done it. I think that it's all about the vibes.
Okay.
If you're feeling
It's
it, you're
all
feeling
about the
it.
vibes, fellas. Hear me
It
out.
is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so with that answer, I'm just gonna assume that it's happened before.
Yeah, I've done it. I've not done it.
Okay.
It's been
How
both.
do you feel?
We'll get to me, but that's a good question. All right. What about you? How do you feel about
I
sex
don't-
on the first night, speaking to the mic, and then also whether it be a one night stand or whether it be just you liking a guy, how do you feel about sex on the first night?
I don't feel like that's the right idea, regardless. But I
Okay.
mean, like, if you like somebody or if like it ends up being that way, and then yes, but not for a night stand. I mean, like, that's not really my thing.
What
Okay.
if like it's discussed beforehand? Just out of curiosity, like what if
I
both
think if it's
know that,
discussed
like,
before,
you know,
it takes away from like the whole like excitement of it.
Exactly.
so
It's
you
like
it.
it's the
Oh, I've
mystery
done it.
behind it.
Yeah, I actually prefer it. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
But we'll get to me
I'm
again.
sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't
we'll
mean
get to me
to.
again.
I'm just
She's like, yo, I want to know about you. Okay, what about you? What do you think about sex on the first night?
I don't do it. I don't do one night stands. I am not into the hookup culture. And I'll even go as far as to say that I actually really appreciate when I go out on a first date,
Yeah.
and they don't even try to kiss me.
Okay.
You're like, thanks for the date.
Has
I
it ever
actually
happened
love
though?
That. Yeah, it's and
No. What I'm
I
saying
love
is,
it.
has it actually ever happened where you had sex with a guy on the first date?
my kid's dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He's winning.
I'm not with him anymore.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
it did happen that time.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm gonna answer.
And it didn't work out.
Yeah.
So
So that's good though. I'm gonna answer because she wanted me to know so much. So for men it's different. Obviously we prefer it, right?
I've met some
Why not?
awkward guys.
Yeah, I mean, but like
I mean,
here's the thing. Most men aren't really having sex like that. So,
Facts.
you know, also you have to understand, like from a guy's perspective, if I'm taking you out and I'm courting you, I'm spending money. I gotta take you out on a date. You know what I mean?
I
It's-
was
it's-
just
But we're
talking to
not
him outside
objects.
about that.
no, but like
we're not wallets.
I actually
that
usually
is a good fact.
I
That's a
actually-
fun
It
fact.
goes both ways.
But that's the thing. It's like society, it kind of puts that expectation on men that you have to pay.
But
You
that-
have to open the
That's
door.
what I'm
You have to
wondering,
come home with.
because
You have to, like, if I
always
pick you
pay.
up, I mean, like it put.
But I think it's
Really?
earned too. That's where I was
Wait,
saying.
wait,
I think
did
there's like the
anybody
room
pick
I'm
to-
sorry, but I
No,
didn't
no,
hear
no,
what
no,
she
no.
said.
She said I always paid.
because I've dated 2 people in the past
Mhm.
God, how many years?
And they let you pay?
So, yeah, I was talking to him outside about that.
Yeah.
That doesn't work out though. Like,
Like
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
You
just
paid,
like
right?
to because
Here, can I say something?
yeah.
Here's the thing. You paid, right?
Yeah.
But now you have the bragging rights to say I paid, and I don't like
no,
that.
I would never do that.
But
I
you
just
but
find
you
it-
have it though,
You
is what I'm saying.
can.
You have it, and then
But I
also,
wouldn't.
Yeah.
maybe you're different. Maybe you're the one exception, but most women get turned off by that because whether you guys like to believe it or not, even these boss babes, that is a masculine trait.
I just think for me, I know why I do it though, because like I didn't have like money growing up, and it's not a materialistic thing. I just like gifting, like that's my love language. So
Okay.
I like paying for things, boy or girl. So I've always just automatically been like, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
But if they're
I-
like very forward and like, no, I got it,
Yeah.
I don't fight about it. But
Yeah.
I do always.
I think you should
offer.
always offer as a woman.
I
Like,
always offer.
yeah, it's
I
like the
like
polite
that.
thing to do.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
like a
no,
person.
no.
Like I said, it's like a personal.
you can offer, but I won't let you.
Yeah, I agree with
But
that.
It's
I
also
won't-
a personal
That's what I
thing.
mean. Like I won't
Yeah.
fight it.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
and I do know some men that will let their girls pay if she offers, which again I'm against, because I think like if me and you are dating or courting and you pay for the first date, that kind of sets the expectation for
Exactly.
like the rest of the relationship. You know what I mean?
Good.
And even though it's not spoken, like later on down the road, you're like, damn, am I gonna have to pay for something else?
I actually totally agree with you. Not in the paying thing, but I do think that those are things that really early on set the foundation for the whole relationship. Is what you should be. If you pay, if you don't pay, the conversations you have. You know, sleeping together on the first night or what. Like
Yeah.
it's always about like. Yeah, it's all about like making sure whatever you are, if you are in that hookup culture stage, if you are in the settling down stage, wherever you're at, every single thing is setting a foundation.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Yeah.
100% agree.
you're not
Yeah.
pushed over.
All right, cool. Do we have any super chats, bro?
Yeah, we got some.
Cool. Let's get to the super chats. real quick.
David has the first one. He says, "Ladies, do you support taxing child support?"
Good question.
Okay, Alyssa, let's start with
Let's
you
start off
because
with
you
you,
probably know
Alyssa.
the most about this.
What do you think about that?
I said on the show before, I actually
Do me a favor,
don't
hold on.
get any child support. Oh, it's gonna fall.
Yeah.
I don't receive child support. I don't see why it should be taxed because that money is already taxed from the earned income from the father.
Mhm.
So I don't believe in double taxation.
What about auditing it? Just making sure that it's actually going to the kids.
Auditing
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
okay.
Because there's people that abuse that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So what about you? Would you say yes or
yeah,
no to that?
I totally agree with you.
Okay,
Yeah,
what about you?
I'm in
100%.
agreement as well. Yeah.
With the auditing or
The
taxing.
auditing.
Okay, what about
Yeah.
you? What do you
Yeah,
think?
everything she said makes sense.
Okay, cool. Any other super chats?
Yep,
Yeah.
we got a ton actually. So David Jones said, Jules, what do you usually cook?
It
liking your food.
depends. It really depends. I can cook anything almost.
Yeah, no, she's a really good cook, man. All right, any other ones?
Repo, who grew up with a father? What life lesson did you learn and use to this day?
Okay,
That's
good
a good
question.
question.
Did you grow up with your father?
No, my mom's gay. I had 2 moms.
Okay. Ooh, this is
Wow.
interesting.
Bad
All right.
thing?
No. That was just
Well,
alert.
Maybe
That
that's
was
why
a
you're
bad
so
thing.
lovely.
Okay.
That divine
Yeah,
feminine.
no, that
No,
depends.
that
Actually,
may-
I don't know
Did you
sound
feel?
effects
Did you
sounded-
feel like that caused you to think about things differently?
I mean, I wasn't. I was God, I don't want to like get too personal, but I was in and out of like group homes, and at one point I was with my grandparents. At one point I was with my mom, and then I eventually ended up.
Speak into the mic a little
Sorry,
bit.
I eventually ended up actually like homeless and on my own at 15. So
Okay.
I don't even know if that's the right question
Do,
for
do
me.
you
'cause
think? Do you
the
think
shit
that
was-
everything you went through had to do with the fact that you ended up choosing your career path?
It definitely could have. I was kind of like pushed into it. I don't want to get too personal
Yeah.
about it, but I would say I wouldn't have probably ended up in that situation because I was in college.
Mhm.
So, but I couldn't finish because I was on my own.
Yeah.
So,
And here's one thing I'll say, like,
sorry.
you know, I know you don't want to get too personal, but like I went through that too. I was homeless. I went through group homes.
Yeah, it
I
sucks.
went to jail. I did all that, you know.
I decided to leave on my own because it was such a shitty environment.
Yeah.
So,
But understand this: when you speak about it, be confident about it because you're not there anymore.
yeah.
And then also, like, it's probably some people out there going through that right now, and you could inspire them.
It makes
You
you,
know what I
really
mean?
strong.
Yes.
So
Thanks.
don't look at it as like, oh, like look at it as a positive thing.
It,
You know what I mean?
I guess just because of I think the way that it happened getting into my job was very shitty.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't want to get too personal because it's a little risky on my life to talk
Yeah.
about it, but it was kind of pushed upon me.
Uh-huh.
So like that's why I'm kind of feel whatever about it, like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
super positive. I mean, yes, I've made something of myself out of it, but if it was by choice, probably I wouldn't be
Okay.
born like that.
So is it still not by choice though?
No, I ended up like getting a name for myself.
Yeah.
So and I started making really good money. So I mean, I just kept going with it, but I definitely want to get out of it and
Okay.
invest the money into a business.
Gotcha. So you didn't grow up with a father. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Um,
long story.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. Shout out. That's yeah. I appreciate you being unfiltered about that though.
Yes.
What about you? Did you grow up with a father?
I did grow up with a father.
You did. Okay. What life lesson do you use that your father taught you to this day?
He taught me to be really strong and resilient, never take shit from anybody, which made me a really strong person, I think, today.
Okay.
Nothing really like I have really thick skin, thankfully, but in like a really like gentle, loving father way, not like in a aggressive way. More
Yeah.
like always be able to support yourself, always be strong, always be independent. Don't let a man tell you your worth.
God damn it. She was good, and then she had to say independent.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
I mean, in both ways,
Yeah,
yeah. But
Both ways, same.
Do you still have a good relationship with your father? Yes or no?
I have a good relationship
You
with my
do.
dad.
Okay.
That's good.
That's
Um,
good. That is
I'm
good.
sorry. I do want to comment on somebody that just said LGBT parents are child abusers. I'm not cool with that. Whoever said that, my mom is the best person, and she was going through a horrible time in my life and could not take care of me. And honestly, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because my mom is an amazing person and we have a great relationship.
Okay.
Sorry, I just saw that and got very
Yeah,
offended.
yeah.
Cool.
Uh,
Just don't read the chat.
Yeah. see,
Not anymore.
yeah. And see, this is why, like, we tell you not to read the chat.
I'm sorry.
Not-
you
it- it-
understand?
it-
there's trolls in here.
No,
There's
that
people
was-
that don't
that
have
was
anything
I know.
better to
I'm
do.
sorry. That was out of pocket.
No, I
but
get it
I
100%.
really had to
Yeah.
say that. 'cause
Yeah.
that
look,
is
It's like
not
if
the
someone
case.
told me like kill your mom or some shit. You know,
Yeah.
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 I
Listen,
don't
man.
understand.
When you're doing anything on social media,
I
you're
know.
basically
Trust me. I
you're
know.
putting yourself
I
in a position. You know what I mean?
I'm
So,
sorry.
and not just that, but like I get dragged on TikTok every single day. I'm not lying to you. Like every single day.
We get death threats.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say I get death
Yeah.
threats
So
every day.
trust me,
I'm
like
sorry.
but when you read the chat, you gotta understand there's really cool people on there.
Not
and,
reading the chat anymore.
yeah. But I get it, and everybody has their own opinion.
Well, when
but
you talk about my mom, it's different.
yeah.
No, that was
Sorry.
out of pocket.
But
That was
so
completely out of
let me
pocket.
ask you this, since you're talking about it. So
I
do
didn't
you
mean to interrupt.
do you
anyone.
have a good relationship with your mother?
It's great.
It's
I
great.
love my mom so
Really?
much. Yep.
Because I had a similar situation. I never met my father, and my mother was not in my life. And to this day, I still don't talk to her.
We reconnected when I was.
This might be a
18, I
weird
think.
question, but like, is one like your mom you consider more than the other?
That's actually a really good
That
question.
is a
They're
good
not
question.
together
Do me a favor,
anymore.
speak a little bit more into
Sorry.
the mic. Just-
They're not together anymore.
Okay.
They were married and then divorced.
But you're talking about like your birth mom.
Oh my! Wait, what was the question?
Like,
No. I think what Anwar was trying to ask was, did you consider one of your parents more of a mom than the other?
Between my mom and her ex-wife.
okay,
Yeah.
see,
No,
that's
what
what
I'm-
I'm,
that's what I'm
I
saying.
didn't
It's
know
like,
which mom you were.
Did your
talking-
mom
yeah.
raise you?
Mm,
No,
For a
right?
short period of
Okay,
my life
but
till I
so-
was like 8.
So both of your parents were women.
Yeah,
Okay, so I think what he's trying to say is, which one of them did you look, because they're both women?
my birth mom.
Okay.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
you didn't grow up with your birth mom.
Well, until I was 8. Yeah.
So
But-
which one of your other two moms?
Gotcha. I just didn't understand which
I'm
mom.
sorry,
Yeah.
I'm
lost.
confused.
No, I didn't-
he's
Because
lost.
I think he's
I
trying to
went
ask
from-
you like who you're closest to and who you
Yeah.
looked up to
Yeah.
the most.
My mom.
I guess what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
is, like, okay,
No, because you had two moms,
Yeah,
right?
so you
Yeah.
can't
No,
just say your
because
mom.
you're-
you're just trying to figure out
you're
which
speaking
birth
about your
mom or-
biological
yeah,
mom,
yeah,
yeah.
and we're not. Like, we're not even talking about her.
Oh.
What I'm saying is, for the two women that raised you,
Yes.
which one of those did you see as more of a mom? Because you had to have
my
seen some.
biological mom.
Gotcha. Okay.
But
Yeah.
you said you didn't grow up with your biological
I did
mom.
until I was 8.
And then did
I
you
So
lived
I'm
with
saying
my
after that,
grandparents.
Your
after.
biological mom was
Yeah.
one of the two moms.
Yes.
And you grew up with them.
Oh,
until
I
you
see what
were
you're
eight,
saying.
and then
Oh,
she
that's
went
what I
into the
asked.
house.
I'm
There,
sorry.
we
Okay.
got it.
No, it's
Understood.
confusing.
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
understand.
I gave up.
and this is
I
why.
was like thinking,
And-
I
and-
followed
followed
through.
through.
and this is why, like, having two of the same
I understood the
gender
whole thing.
parents
I-
is
I'm
very
like,
confusing. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry.
Okay, cool. Shout out to the chat though. Any other super chat? Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah, the father question.
Hold on. Did you grow up with your father?
No, I did not.
Okay. What about you?
Yes and no. He was there. He walked out on me at 15 and haven't heard from him since.
So no life lessons that he taught you.
No, prior to my mom was the my mom was my mother and father. My dad was the party one.
Gotcha.
No rules. No.
Okay.
yeah.
Any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, Captain said, ladies, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Good question.
Okay.
Well, 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
In the mountains in a house with a bunch of chickens and
Okay.
ducks and.
How old are
yeah,
you again?
23.
So at 28, you'll be in the mountains with some chickens.
Yeah, I found a house in North Carolina that
Oh,
I'm
dang,
looking at
she's
with
for real.
property.
Gotcha.
Actually,
Okay.
I love it so much. It's
Isn't
so
it
pretty.
cold up there?
It's perfect.
Really?
Actually, yeah, I like the cold. I mean, I'm from here, but I like the
Okay.
cold.
What
so-
about you? 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
I just realized I'm about to be 26. I'm actually 25. So I was like, oh my gosh, wait, it's at the wrong number.
So 30?
When I'm 30. Oh my God.
Damn, you don't look 30.
I'm 25.
I'm sorry,
That's
you don't look
5
20.
years.
You don't look 25. You look a
I'll
little bit
take it.
younger.
I'll
Okay.
take it. I'll take it.
All right. So where
Um,
you gonna be at 5 years from now?
I'm hoping that I'm just doing what I'm doing now full time, completely. More
Okay.
dogs. Love to be in like a big house, still in Florida, but
Yeah.
with way more pets, way more dogs.
Are you single?
Wait,
Any
No.
kids?
Hmm?
Kids?
Any kids at
What did I
30?
say?
You have any kids?
Oh, I do not have kids. No.
Do you want
No,
kids?
no, no. Do you want
kids?
Not yeah, but not now.
Okay, and you're not single.
I am not single.
Okay, where was he in your little life 5 years plan?
I'm hoping we're still together, God willing.
Well, you should have just been like, yeah, married.
Wait, I'm not
with
sorry.
I mean,
kids.
I
So
don't
you're in a
know.
relationship right now?
I am.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right. What about you? 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
Married with kids. In a
Married with
house,
kids, okay,
taking care
cool.
of him.
What about you? 5 years from now, where do you see yourself?
5 years from now,
Yeah.
it would be nice to maybe find love by then. But aside from that,
And how old are you? How old are you?
I'm 31.
Oh, you better find that shit quick.
Yeah.
I know.
And
I
how
You better
know.
find that
kids
shit
you
But
have?
quick.
I'm not gonna settle.
But here's the thing. I
That's
get
right.
it.
Don't say
And I
that.
have
Oh, but
kids.
that's the horrible advice.
That's
Yeah.
bad.
That's
That's
horrible
bad.
advice.
That's
I
bad.
have
don't think
kids.
so.
So
Even
I
guys
need to
settle.
be very selective.
Everyone
should.
settles.
Ladies,
They
They do. We settle
I
for
won't.
ladies, would you agree that women give each other the worst advice?
No.
No.
This
Heavily
is why-
depends on the
It
person.
depends-
Heavily
it depends on who
the
you're
person.
talking
It
to.
Okay.
depends on your intentions, I think.
Okay.
If you have good
I've met-
intentions,
It
you give
depends. It
advice.
depends.
It's
It
bad
depends.
advice. It's
Chat,
bad
let me
advice.
chat. Let me guys. Let me know what you guys think. We'll read that
I
off.
think that was
Heavily
horrible
depends.
advice. Now, listen, how many kids you have?
I got 2 kids.
All right, and you're
Okay.
30, so you understand you do have to
And
lower your
here's the thing.
standards.
Look, between us, right?
I'm not gonna lower my standards. I don't have
You have to. You
ridiculous
You have to.
standards,
You have
but
to.
If you want to find love.
I have kids, and my goal is to protect them, and
A
I
lot of
can't just
guys
let
like kids.
anyone.
Okay,
into
but you
my
could find a
life.
good
100%.
You can find a
guy.
good guy. It's just a lower standard.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
has
in
to be. He
Miami-
has to be a little uglier. He
Miami-
has to make a little less money. No, he'll still be a
But
good
he's still
guy.
a good guy.
Looks aren't the priority for me either. Like
I
I
hope
just
not.
It's
I
not
want
priority,
a good decent
but
man.
Need somebody
It's
And
not
in
priority,
Miami, that's
but
very hard to
we
find.
talked about this earlier, her and I, and we talked about how women typically that have kids end up settling because they find a guy that's a good parent, a good father, but deep down inside they're not happy with that guy because they're trying to be good moms, right? And then long term they end up.
I feel like ideally it would work out with another parent. I feel like that would be a more ideal
Oh,
situation.
I know
here's
people
the-
Because
from
someone
high school
without
that-
kids, I feel like
I know a lot of people from high school that had kids and then ended up dating a guy with kids and they've been together for.
But that's the
Yeah, it's
minority.
the minority.
That's the
Hey,
minority.
it's
And I
very
get it.
hard.
Here's the thing. Like when we speak about generalities,
Mhm.
women always come here and they're like, but I know this one person. And I'm like, yeah, but like, can you give me 10 more people that you know like that?
It's like
Yeah.
the exception
Well, I know,
doesn't make
I
the
know
rule.
guys that
It's
date
so
girls
important.
with kids. Like I know
My-
a
okay,
lot
ladies,
of guys that date
I
girls with
understand that
kids.
when women come on here, they speak from a woman's perspective. So from
No,
a
I'm
man's
speaking from
perspective,
other people's perspectives. Just
Oh,
people
no, we're
I've
all
seen.
speaking generally.
how can you speak from a
Not
guy's
from their
perspective?
perspective, but I mean, like I'm saying, like I've seen women that I know that have kids that have met guys with no kids and they've been together for years
Okay.
and they're happy.
What-
That's all I'm
what-
saying.
it's
what
just a harder
percentage-
situation because usually men that don't have kids aren't looking for a woman who already has kids.
No, yeah,
But
but
men,
it can happen.
men that have kids aren't even looking for
For-
women.
yeah,
I
that
guess
have
that
I'm
kids.
just
kids,
overly
yeah.
Yeah, that's
positive
true,
because I
too.
feel like it could happen.
And
It
then
could, but here's the
that's
thing,
great.
and that's
It
fine.
could happen.
could happen.
But
But the
But it also
probability
could
is very
not,
low.
But doesn't
I
mean you're
could-
gonna like be negative about it.
I could win the lottery.
yeah, dating post kids is
You know what I
I
mean?
should go
rough.
play the lottery.
I,
It's
but
just-
but here's the thing though. What's your name again?
Skylar.
Skylar. Here's the thing. Just because it could happen doesn't mean that the probability that it will happen is high.
But that's what I mean. Like, so what?
But that's
Then-
the
then
good
what do
thing
you
to
do?
But that-
like,
yeah,
then what
that's
do you
bad.
do?
But
You
this
have
is
to lower
but
your
this
standards.
but this is what I mean. This is why women give each other the worst advice.
I'm not
because-
even giving advice.
Well, I get the way that
I
you're
was
saying
talking.
it, the way that you're saying it is like it could happen, and it's like okay, yeah, it
But
could
my
happen.
question for you is then should she just be single forever?
No, that's not what I'm
No.
saying.
That's
we
all I'm
actually we
asking.
actually know her, and we
Yeah,
tell her all
we're
the time.
very-
Yeah, we actually tell her all the time. Like, listen, man, there are some good guys out there. There's some really good guys out there, but those guys typically you guys aren't even talking to, if we're
Facts.
being honest.
You're not gonna look at them.
And honestly, I really just don't give anyone the time of day.
They're not financially
Because
attractive
you have your
enough.
hands full.
Yeah, I have my hands full. Like I'm so busy all the time.
You have
that,
to find
like,
someone that aligns with
it-
you.
dating sounds great, but then when I think about like what it entails, like I also don't think it would be fair to date someone and not be able to actually give them my time.
Yeah,
I
okay.
agree with that.
When your
You know,
kids-
I have to be mature and logical about that too.
Yeah,
so
even-
right now, like it's just not
Do you think it would be easier when your kids are older?
for sure.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what
for
like
sure.
my mom is
How old are
very
your kids,
traditional
Alyssa?
in like.
I'm
No, go ahead,
assuming
go ahead,
they're
go ahead. You can
little.
answer a question.
My son is 6 and my daughter's 4.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah,
But not-
so you know they're with me 100% of the time. I moved in with my mom recently to save some money because they spiked my rent. So I'm here because
Welcome to
they're
Miami.
at
Fuck
home with
yeah,
my
oh God,
mom right
right?
now.
We're
So it
fucked
makes it
at this
easier.
lease.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
We're
my god,
fucked.
it's horrible.
All right, cool. I don't want to spend too much time because we have super chats. So go ahead and read the super chat. We'll just fly through the super chats real quick. Go ahead.
David Jones asks, guys, how do you feel about women having their own bank account? Would you be okay with your girl keeping their account while they're dating you?
Okay, cool. Let's keep this quick and
fuck?
concise.
I think we all.
So okay, so for me personally,
All right, David.
for me personally, David, I don't mind because I'm not counting on her money anyways. My money's our money, her money's her money.
Yeah. Listen, I
Uh,
had same answer. I mean,
Same
exactly
answer. What
as well.
about you on one?
Where's the
Y'all want to
date?
know what happens in Islam?
Yeah, I know what happens in Islam.
Yeah.
What happens?
She gives her paycheck to me, and I give her whatever she needs.
Yep. Okay, sounds good. But listen, bro, that works in the East. It'll never work on the West.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep
These-
flying
these
through the
girls are
super
too
chats.
modern.
Let's fly through the super chats real
All
quick.
right. Let's see. Black Wolf said, "Do you believe men and women can be friends when a man is only cool with you for the chance to smash later on? Call your guy
Answered
friends
that earlier.
and test them."
Why? How would you know? I mean, I don't know. How would you know if you? My question is, how would you know that that's their intention in the
Because
first
they're
place?
talking to you.
Yeah.
They're talking to you.
So you
I mean,
automatically
I
assume.
feel like you can tell.
You can tell. Guys can like.
Wait,
we kinda
you think we
answered
want to
his
be your
own
friends?
question.
Yeah,
Barbara.
like you think guys come up to you and be
Barbara.
like, oh, like she seems like a very dope person. Like I want to be
Yes,
friends.
I have good energy.
No,
I radiate.
okay,
I have
Barbara.
that's not
my
realistic.
aura is
though.
threatening.
Barbara,
That sounds horrible.
Barbara, you really think guys?
Sounds like a you problem. You seem threatened.
I'm over here.
Oh, honey,
over there.
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's why keeping a distance.
yeah.
You're not.
I'm
ready.
sorry, but you think guys just want to be friends with you?
I think that there's guys that do. I mean, there's probably guys. I think that they have thoughts because we're all human. They probably think.
Realistically speaking, okay.
I think realistically they could have thoughts like, oh, if something were to happen, I wouldn't be against it. But I think that I'm the one who sets the boundaries.
Yo, exactly. You're saying what it
Because
is.
they're
Yeah.
humans.
You're
They're
setting
humans.
that
I'm a
boundary.
woman.
Okay.
They're men. They're gonna look at me and be like, okay, like I am like my instinct is to reproduce because
Right.
that's how men are.
I get
But
it.
I
Okay,
also think
so-
that I set the boundaries as a woman to
But
say like,
here's
this
my
is
That's what
thing.
it is.
But are those real friends?
Here's my thing. I never understood why people have snakes in their rooms, right? Personally, I don't like snakes. Snakes are weird. They're fucking creepy as fuck. And people actually have people actually have real venomous snakes in their fucking room. Like they
Mhm.
sleep in the same room. My thing is, if that glass little box wasn't there, that shit would come and fucking bite you because that's their natural instinct to do so. Same thing with men, right? If you give any of you guys a
I
chance
think-
to hit, their
well,
natural instinct, and look,
I think that's like
you're a
okay,
very
wait.
beautiful woman. I don't think any of you
But-
guys will be like, but I don't want to fuck up our friendship, Barbara.
No, but I've had guys say that. I've had guys say that.
Yeah, because they didn't want to get denied.
No, I mean that's your assumption.
No,
that can't be in
that's
their head.
Anwar talking over
Sorry,
there.
I can't
Yeah.
tell who's talking where. But I think that that's your assumption. Like at the end of the day, I think that we as the women or the men too, like set the boundaries when you have like a connection, whether it's
Yeah.
a friendship or relationship or just like a
No,
one-off.
the men do not set the boundaries. You set the boundaries.
That's what I'm saying. When women or men, whatever it is, you set the
I
boundaries.
agree
Because
with
in
you.
my case,
Okay,
in my
I
case-
do agree with that point, but here's my thing, right? If I'm your boyfriend and you're telling me, hey, I have 6 guy friends, but I set the boundaries. My thing is, I don't need you to have guy friends, right? Like I don't need you to have guy
I think
friends.
that's an insecurity.
It's not an insecurity because I don't need girlfriends either.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
You
I get what
agree
you're
on
saying.
that.
Yeah, she agrees
You
with
agree
that.
on that.
So
I'm
when it
saying-
works
I'm
for
saying
her,
on both-
it's right.
I'm saying on both sides. I agree that you don't need guy friends, you don't need girlfriends when you're the
Okay.
opposite sex.
How
I
about
get
this?
it, but I
Because
think that the person has to establish the boundary before creating a relationship with the opposite sex of what they're looking for in
Okay.
that connection.
how about this? Since you're giving
yeah,
all
no,
the
it's too sophisticated.
no, I get
No,
it, and
it's- you're not getting-
you're giving very politically correct answers. So here's what I want to do. I want you to give me 3 benefits that a guy gets from being a friend with you.
The guy gets from being a friend with me.
Yes. So like 3 benefits that all your guy friends have just being friends with you. Just give me 3 benefits.
I would-
that question setting her up for failure.
Yeah,
Huh?
it kind
No,
of is.
it's, no, whoa. Let her answer. Let her answer. Just give me 3.
We're curious.
I think that it's the same benefits that my girlfriends would have. My unconditional love and support. That's 2, and me being able to help.
What? That's 1.
Okay.
Unconditional love and support. Give
me
another
helping
one.
them grow as a person, pushing the boundaries.
Okay.
And
So
if
you-
I can help them like with their career and like help guide them in whatever way,
Just a good friend overall.
just being a friend, the same way with women.
You help
Okay.
them understand
Now-
women.
Now, how about this? Give me 3 benefits that you get having guy friends.
Whenever I go anywhere, I feel protected and safe because they're my bodyguards.
We're being
All
used.
right.
So risk
All
is
right.
life. Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's one.
No, but
so
seriously.
No,
okay,
keep going, keep going,
I
keep
keep
going,
going.
keep
That's
going.
one.
No, same thing. The all unconditional love and support that I would give them, they reciprocate that.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna? I know where this is going.
No,
No,
keep
no,
going,
I
keep
want- I
going.
want-
That's what I said.
Keep going.
Keep
Keep
going.
going. No,
they're
keep
studying
going.
for failure. Yeah.
So, keep going.
Same thing. Push me to be a better person.
Okay. Here's the thing. They're expected as men to protect and to provide that for you if you guys go out. On the other hand,
Go out where?
you just said
If you
they're
go
your
out to the
protection,
club
they're
or
your
anything.
bodyguards. It's
Oh,
what
Right.
you said, right?
Like
Yeah.
if someone steals your bag, he's
Here's-
gonna have to go after it.
Here's my thing. All the benefits
on
that
that.
you said a guy gets from being friends with you, he can get that on his own. Period. Like he doesn't need you to help him with his career or give him unlimited love and support. Like, come on, bro. Like I'm gonna be honest, I don't need that shit.
it's
Right?
No,
like-
I'm in agreement with you. I agree. I'm just saying if it does happen, like it doesn't necessarily have to like it can happen.
What I'm saying is to you, respectfully, is that yes, you're very beautiful. So guys will hang around and give you all those. That exchange is very unfavorable
Yeah.
for men. Like if I'm out with you, I'm expected to basically protect you if something happens. I will literally get my ass beat by 3 dudes trying to defend you. You will not do the same for me.
Well, because I'm not gonna be able to beat
Okay.
up 3 dudes.
Okay, and that's
Exactly.
cool.
It's
But I'm
all
just trying to
biology.
prove a point, right? Men will wait around until hopefully they can get a chance. And women can sit in here all day long and pretend like that doesn't happen, but it happens all the time.
I haven't seen it
I only
happen to me
disagree
yet.
with
Yeah.
that
Okay.
one.
'Cause
I
you-
mean,
you
I
are
feel
in
like the
friend zone
friendship
now.
reciprocated
I
from a
w-
man
I
and from a
also
woman.
I
are
also
different.
want you to understand
Yeah.
one thing, okay? Because you may not know this, okay? You are very attractive. Some guys feel lucky just being friends with you, okay? Just being because even if they're just your friends and they're able to have you as a friend, to them they feel accomplished
Yeah.
in a way.
They
right?
get some type of status. or
There's
good
a lot
feeling
of
about it.
guys that
True.
aren't even talking to girls like you, so that's already a win in their book. So some of them
I
will
think
hang.
that's an insecure man thing to say.
No,
Not from you. I'm saying if a guy thinks that.
Yeah, no, but this
That's
is
my
true. This is the
opinion.
truth.
Does she know how many guys are getting laid out here?
Go ahead and give her the numbers, bro.
So 30% of guys are actually virgins, and the top 15 or 20% of men are sleeping with 80 to 90% of the girls.
Yeah, and I guarantee if I see a picture of your boyfriend, he is probably in the top 10% of men. He's probably tall. He's probably attractive. He probably makes pretty good money for himself. Am I wrong?
I mean, he's my boyfriend. I'm biased. I'm gonna say he's attractive
Okay.
and he's tall.
Well,
But would
How
you
about
say
this?
other people consider him the same?
I would think so.
Okay.
Everybody.
But what I'm
Yeah,
saying
like,
is,
I'm
what I'm saying, women, especially that look like you, only shoot for that top percentage. You're not looking at guys that are working
$5, $6, $40,000.
You're not looking at someone
not
that's
that
shorter than
attractive.
you, or isn't making good money, or doesn't have any ambition. You're looking for the top tier guys.
What did
I
your
mean-
boyfriend say when you came to the podcast? Is
No-
he watching right now?
No, he's not watching. He's working. But
Was
I
he
mean,
like, that's fine, just go?
Cool.
Like, he
And
was-
by the way,
trusted in his
and
own
by the way,
decisions. We're
too.
also older, too.
Yeah, just asking.
All right,
Oh,
and
he's
ladies,
older.
we're also both a little older than like I think like a few of the people here. So I think like just the mindset's different.
I
too.
get it. But here's the thing. Also, I wasn't setting you up. I was just trying to show you that like the benefits that we get from being friends, men and women. It's a one-way street. Like
Yeah.
you're
It favors
benefiting.
you.
Yeah, you're benefiting, and I'm not, because I'd be friends with you. No, and she can disagree all she wants.
Because one thing that you said.
Go ahead.
Because I've actually like gotten in a fight because my guy.
You're the
friend
very
got-
small
you're
minority.
You're
But I
like
don't.
talking
I'm
like
not
a
trying to be
unicorn.
like
And-
special.
okay,
like
and-
I'm just like I've had,
Skylar,
yes.
even if you get in a fight,
Because that's
chances
my
are
homie,
you're gonna
like,
get your
I'm-
ass whooped anyways.
But I would be wrong for not.
And that's
helping him
cool.
out,
I respect that 100%. Because if we go out and you fight for me, I'm gonna look back at you and be like, "Yo, you're a G."
Yeah.
Because like,
But you got
that's-
your butt whipped for nothing. Because here's the thing: women are naturally like the weaker sex,
Yeah,
right?
You can't beat a 15-year-old up. So why do you think
that's
you're
okay.
going to be
I mean,
able
I
to
don't wanna-
be a
I don't
grown
wanna
man?
sound like a pick me, but like I've beaten.
Nah, be a pick me.
I have.
We like pick me's
in
here.
the. No, I'm not trying to be. I just it's been a very long time since I ever got in a physical altercation. But the last time, like
Like
You
a
beat
real.
you beat a man.
But
with
but
that.
but I
like,
want you to
help out.
but I want you to understand something too, that
Yeah.
the world is not fair. Like if I'm getting approached by 3 guys and I'm
Yeah.
out with you,
yeah,
even though I'm about to fight them, they're
Mhm.
gonna hesitate to hit you.
that didn't
Because
happen.
no, okay,
'cause he
but
was-
listen, I'm speaking in general,
Yeah.
right? Like 8 out of 10 situations, guys aren't gonna hit girls. Like
shit, I don't know. where
okay,
they
but
are.
like
I've
I don't know what bars you're going to or
It
who
wasn't-
you're
it
hanging
wasn't,
with.
it was-
What I'm
it
saying
wasn't,
is,
it was
what
on
I'm
the
saying
street
is, men don't
randomly.
benefit anything at all from hitting a woman normally, unless like he's getting attacked or anything like that. But even then, he still doesn't win. Anytime a guy hits a girl, he's wrong no matter what, according to society, right? So what I'm saying is, in that situation, you're really not benefiting me at all. Like, and I don't need you to fight. Like, let
No,
me
I know.
run away and let me get my
Yeah.
ass
But you
beat.
get what I'm saying? Like my mindset is more like that's my.
And
homie.
also,
I
I
don't
think
wanna, like leave him hanging.
I'm seeing like a pattern here developing with you, is that you keep going to the minorities, like the one exception, and you're like, but
No, I'm
I would
just-
fight. And I'm saying that in general,
Yeah.
most women at this table would not fight.
Oh,
You're-
man?
I throw some
Oh,
hands.
hell
I don't
no.
know.
Okay,
Oh, my
you're not
Jesus.
throwing hands
I
with,
was
with a
just
grown
If I
man.
had to, if I was like in a
With a
fight or
grown
flight,
man.
if I was in a fight or flight,
Barbara,
for my
you're
life,
fighting a grown man.
If I was in a fight or flight for my life and had no
Okay,
choice,
but I'm
Fight or
not saying fight or
but
flight.
a
I'm
guy's
saying
just not going to randomly
I'm saying
attack
if me
you.
and you are out, right? A guy touched your ass. Now I gotta stand up for you. I didn't know the dude has 2 more friends at the bar. Now I gotta fight out 3 of them. Like, you're not gonna fight a grown man. Like
well,
I
I'm
just
gonna
don't.
probably, if
I wouldn't
that's the
even.
case,
I wouldn't even want you to fight a
Yeah,
grown
and
man.
if you did, it's
if that's the
it's
case,
not
I was saying if I was
illogical to
getting
do it.
attacked and like had no choice, like I said, fight or flight.
Yeah.
I literally had to fend for myself.
but
'cause
but
I'm a
here's the
grown
thing.
woman.
But here's the thing. A man is expected to fight no matter what.
Mhm.
There's no fight or flight for us. It's just, bro, this is about you being a man. It's called manning up. You don't see a saying woman up. Like, nobody expects a woman to woman up, but take it like a man
Yeah.
up, right?
Mhm.
So that's the difference. And women can come on here and act like it's the same, but it's not.
It's not, and it's very illogical for you to get in the fight because now you're in the fucking way.
Bro, I wouldn't want any of you guys to get into a fight with a grown man.
Nah.
Even
I don't think
It's-
any of us want to get into a fight with a grown man.
yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
it's just proving the
also
point.
the
All right,
assumption,
shout out to the
mean.
super chats, man. We'll get to you guys in a second. Go ahead and read through them, bro. This is a really good panel.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
David Jones. Barbara, Would you date a successful younger man?
Good question.
Would I date a successful younger man? I mean, if he's successful, I'm gonna assume he's like an ambitious guy with his head on straight. I
Top
wouldn't be opposed to
10%.
it. Well, yeah, ambition's
Top
important to me.
10%, baby.
She's not
alright,
dating
I didn't even say,
down.
but notice
Hypergamy
I
is
didn't
real.
say I didn't say anything about looks. I just said if he's a successful younger man and he's got his head on straight,
Okay,
he's like,
Yeah.
but here's the thing.
It's-
Men's
it's-
value is different than a woman's value. Your
Yeah.
value is literally your looks. You can go anywhere out here and get almost inside of any place. You're beautiful, right? And you have a body. A man can't do that. Even the most attractive man can't do that. Our value comes from our status and money. Your value comes from your youth and your beauty.
Yeah.
So the older women get, the
So what's
uglier they get.
what does that have to do with the question?
It comes with the fact that you're talking about dating a successful man, and I'm saying that
Well, younger man.
Yeah,
well,
'cause
yes,
you said
but
ambition and potential. or
But you said
something
that
like
it doesn't
No,
have
just
anything to do
ambition.
with looks,
Okay.
and I'm saying that it doesn't matter what the guy looks
Yeah.
like. If he's young and successful, he's already a G. Like that,
Exactly.
like women, like a woman
But I
would.
wouldn't prefer a younger man personally
Of
either.
course not.
It'd be like just because of like the maturity, the head on straight. Again, like I'm
There-
25
but
years
Because
old.
he's up.
But,
It's because he's up.
Not even successful. Just like successful could not mean like
Successful
rich.
means
I mean,
status.
no, not even just like
you can't
if-
be successful and be broke and not have no status. It's just
What
not
if someone
possible.
loses their business or they have to start over?
Then
or
he's
they-
not successful. He's a failure.
Barbara, here's what I know about successful men. Real successful men, you can lose everything, and that man would not give up. He'll come right back up.
Of course,
The
yeah.
the real successful men, nothing stops them. That's why when I see guys out here that have no ambition and literally don't do shit with their lives, that's not a very successful man to me. Like I can lose everything today, and I will go back to driving Uber, and I'll build my shit right back up. You know what I mean?
That's
So
ambition.
that's a real successful man. I really want to get to the super chats, bro, because it's a lot of them that we haven't gotten to.
Dr. Kish, Alyssa, how did you get into the elderberry business?
Good
I
question.
like that question.
So after I had my son, I remember I was buying elderberry syrup to help boost his immune system, and a tiny 4-ounce bottle at the store was like $20-something.
She's like, oh, I can
And-
make a profit.
Well, not only that, but I looked at the ingredients, and sometimes like it would have like weird emulsifiers or like rice syrups or the glycerin syrups, and I was like, I can make this cleaner.
Yeah.
So I started making personal batches at home for myself, and then if I had extra, I would give to my friends. I'd give to my friends and family, and then people just, hey, would you mind selling me some? And I was like, yeah, sure. And it turned into a hobby that turned into a little business, and here I am 5 years later still making.
Yo, I'm not gonna
elderberry.
lie. I don't sponsor stuff I don't believe in.
But elderberry syrup
Guys,
works.
If you are sick, hit her up. That shit works, okay?
Got
I
you.
got better in a
Yo,
day.
I'm
Like,
not
it's
even gonna
crazy.
lie, guys. I didn't even know what the fucking elderberry was. All right, I just drunk that shit and it healed me.
Just
So,
drunk.
Shout out to Alyssa.
all right, cool. Any other super chats? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, both of these. He said, ladies, call your friend and say you want him now.
Damn. You know what?
You know what's gonna happen, bro.
Yeah,
Do you
You
have male
know.
friends?
yeah. She has a shit ton of male friends.
Yeah.
Wait,
Call
wait,
one of
wait,
them.
wait. You're
I'm not
single
gonna
or you
call
in a
them.
relationship?
Call him and
Why?
say
Yeah.
you're
You're
trying
in a
to see him.
relationship?
What?
You're
She's in a
rela-
relationship.
Oh,
I
Yes.
thought you asked me
Yeah.
like 3 times.
No, I asked you.
Oh.
He probably didn't pay attention. All right, do me a favor. Shout out to you, D's. But we're gonna move on, homie.
David Jones. Ladies, is Candace Owens a positive role
Good
model?
question. Yes or no? You don't know? Okay. It's Candace.
I think so,
you
but
think
I'm
so?
politically like lean towards her.
Okay.
All right. Shout out to
Okay.
you.
So
being
how do you
unfiltered.
lean
Wait,
towards
yeah,
her and then you're
wait,
total
yeah,
opposite?
exactly.
Yes or no?
I'm not sure who that is.
I talk about her all the time.
I don't know who that
Okay.
is.
She don't
She's a
listen.
little
What
bit
about
older.
you?
Someone
I
the only
love
one.
Candace.
I love Candace too. Candace, we
love
love you.
her.
Come to the show, man.
Okay,
We
I got
would
to
really
say
love
it.
it.
Big fan of Candace.
I'm a big fan of
Yeah.
Candace. Literally,
She's
big
great.
fan. I would. What did I say earlier in the show?
She's the only
Yeah,
black
you
person.
said
She's
you
the
vote
only.
for. That racist
I-
ass
Okay,
shit.
you know
did
what?
catch
Hold on,
That
we're taking that
racist
back.
ass shit.
It's the way you worded
She was-
that.
Okay, it
She's the
came
only
up-
black person.
What I
I'd vote
meant
for.
was like she's the only black woman president
You
I'd
should have
vote
just
for.
said she's the only woman.
Yeah, she's the only woman I'd vote for.
That would have
He's
been.
racist. He
But
had to
she's
add
black.
race.
But
He had
she's
to add
black.
race in it.
Because okay. Shout out to you, Candace. We love you. Any other ones?
Repo said, when's the last time you've been tested for STDs?
Ooh, good question. Start off with you. Probably like last week because you do it every week, right?
No, I've
Speaking
been
to the mic.
Sorry, I've been in a relationship for the past 2 years.
Oh, so you stopped doing it? Okay.
yeah,
so-
2 years ago.
2 years ago. What about you?
I've been in a relationship for 3 years, so probably a while before that.
Okay.
Mhm.
What about you? Last time.
That was like before my previous relationship.
So
like 5 months.
5
ago.
months?
Yeah. like
Okay. What about
6.
you?
3 months ago.
Okay. What about you?
Never.
Never.
No.
Boy.
It's over 9,000.
Yeah,
you
that's
can get that shit for free,
yeah,
right?
you can get it for free. There's a big
I'll
sign.
drop you
yeah.
the link. Like
Damn, that's
No,
that's a little bit
hear me out.
embarrassing, bro.
Hear me out.
It's-
Hear me out.
it's a
The
little-
girls after like I fuck them, I know they get tested, so like I'm straight. They're
okay.
straight, so I'm straight.
Gotcha.
So it's like I'm valid.
Right.
The last girl I fucked, she's valid, so I'm valid.
Anwar, when was the last time you got tested, brother?
Like last year, I got a physical.
Okay, shout out
Okay.
to you.
Oh,
Alright,
if you get a physical, that's getting tested.
No, you got to get your blood drawn. Or
Yeah,
pee
you
or
have to
something.
Oh
get
no,
a
I got my blood drawn. Like
well, they have to test
Okay,
it.
moving on.
months
Let's
ago.
go to the next super chat. Go ahead.
David Jones says, Barbara, Johan wants to date you.
Is Johan in the building?
He is in the building.
Shout out to Johan, man.
Yo,
We
shout
didn't
out
see
to
you. You gotta
Johan,
go ahead
bro.
and super chat, homie, because we can't see you.
All right, we're out of supers.
All right, we're out of him. Okay, cool. Listen, man, this is a great panel. Holy shit. Damn, this is crazy. I want to go ahead and get to some of the videos.
All right, let's do it.
Let's go ahead and get to one of the videos real quick. Shout out to the chat, man.
yeah.
Shout out
Chat,
to
if y'all haven't yet, make sure
I
you
was
like,
looking at
subscribe,
the
hit the
chat.
bell
I'm
so you
like-
get notified every time we go live.
Yes, please.
Also, shout out to our
hold on,
fucking
hold on.
TikTok.
Actually, hold on. Don't go to the video yet.
I try looking.
Go back to I want to ask the ladies one question. Make sure you put it back on the screen. Based off your Instagram, would you say that most men, ladies, this is a question for you, okay? I don't care if you're in a relationship or not, just be unfiltered about it. Based off your Instagram alone, would you say that most men would think that you're girlfriend material? Speaking to the mic.
My Instagram sucks.
Okay.
Like, I don't post
So,
a lot anymore.
real short and concise. Would you say that most guys would see you as girlfriend material? Yes or no?
On Twitter, yes. Instagram, no, because I'm more myself on Twitter.
Okay. What about you? Off Instagram alone?
Yeah, I post all my yoga content on there. I post my boyfriend on there. I post my
Okay.
modeling stuff on there. My
Nice.
modeling stuff is considered classy
Okay.
still. So.
What about you?
Yes, yes.
Speaking to the mic, please.
Yes.
Okay. And
I
what
cleaned
about
up
you?
last time I was here.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, cool. So this is what we'll do. We'll see how honest you ladies are. We're gonna pull up her Instagram real quick. Shout out
I
to
don't have
Skylar.
a lot of stuff on there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, yeah. No worries. It doesn't even matter if you
I
have
just
one
cleared
picture.
it out just
Okay.
because I'm.
Oh, you must have watched the show before you came.
No, I mean, like, no.
Okay.
That's not what I
Shout out
mean.
to the red. Damn.
You have to remember, like, also my Instagram is. I only
Wait,
have
hold
s-
on, hold on. You said you cleared it out?
Dude, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I
did you
don't
clean?
have that many things. Like, if you scroll down, there's that's it.
Oh, you're saying as far as posts. Okay. I thought you
Yeah.
meant like you cleaned it up.
No, this is
Okay.
strictly. I only have social media because of my job.
Understood.
So everything I post, like, I fucking hate making TikToks, to be honest.
Gotcha.
And they're cringy, but I have to
Okay.
for my job.
Gotcha.
No, that's what I meant. Like, I cleared out. Like, there's really nothing there.
Okay, cool. Chat, let me know what you guys think.
It's boring.
They said
honestly.
haram.
Okay, cool. Let's go and let's
I'm
go ahead.
sorry.
Let's go ahead and do Barbara's now. Shout out to Barbara.
Hey.
All right, Barbara. Nice little
Oh,
profile
that was
pic.
yours? I like it.
Shout out to
Shout out to your boyfriend who's
damn.
Wait, where's the boyfriend pics? I thought you
Oh,
said
I
you
had to
posted
post a
him.
lot recently to like post a lot of content that I was behind on, but he's in there.
Okay.
I post literally every day.
I need
so
to do more photo shoots. Looks nice.
thank you.
Okay, chat. Let me know. Girlfriend material. I mean, you're in a relationship. Your boyfriend is cool with you posting those.
Yeah, he takes a lot of my pictures.
Okay, cool.
He's not insecure.
Why is it always an insecure
Yeah,
thing?
like, yeah,
why?
that's like you trying to
why-
Yo, girls
that-
always do that,
yeah.
bro. It's emotions. Oh, are you
He's not
okay?
being
Are you
insecure.
insecure?
It's like a backhanded
feel
comment.
bad?
It's like here's some shade, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
Unfiltered.
yeah. No, I appreciate it. Why do you think it's always about insecurity?
Where's the boyfriend?
Right
Oh,
there.
there.
Oh, there he
Wait,
is.
there.
Shout out to
Go
my
down, go down.
shout out to my
You-
man.
oh shout out.
yeah, that's
Yo,
crazy.
shout out to
you
him.
can't even see his ass, bro.
Lost Lands is
What's
awesome.
the difference on the
about
likes?
All right.
Look at
Damn the likes.
Um,
He's,
Look at the
keep
likes.
going, keep going. He's
keep
still in
going.
there.
Oh, he's the. Oh, okay. I was about to say.
Oh,
yeah,
there is this him right here?
Oh shit. Barbara, you're so wrong, Barbara. Come on.
Yo, you can't make
Bar-
that shit
We
up,
weren't dating,
bro.
no. We weren't
It's
dating
better
back
than
then.
not posting
We
him
weren't
at all.
dating.
Oh wait, so this is now we're before boyfriend.
This is before.
So you had
Yeah,
one
okay.
picture of it.
Gotcha. That is.
I got you.
Two.
Okay.
You know what? Shout out to you for being
Well,
unfiltered.
also, you got to think about it this way too. Me personally, and he understands this really well. My like Instagram is my portfolio as a model. So like literally, like brands
Also
tell
your
me.
business.
Yeah,
You-
so
pretty
people,
much.
brands will
But you
tell me like,
also have to understand your Instagram is the number one dating app out there.
Well, I'm not looking to
It
date.
is.
Yeah, it is.
If
I
I
might
was
DMs
if I was like in
also.
a looking for a relationship, that's
Then
one
you'd
thing.
open your
but
DMs.
But I
not
guarantee
even because
you,
there's a lot of
Barbara,
annoying guys.
Barbara, I guarantee you, your DMs are filled.
Honestly, like
With
I,
guys not interested in your modeling career.
I mean, my requests maybe, but my DMs no,
No.
because I post my boyfriend every single day on my story.
Yeah.
But my actual feed,
Go to the story.
my agent.
Yeah, let's go to the story.
Yeah, let's see this boyfriend that's on there
Let me
every
see the
day.
Story.
Well, I haven't posted too much today.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
There he
yeah,
is.
there goes the boyfriend.
Oh, there's
That's my
the dog.
puppy eating my
Oh,
stuff.
no.
Nothing too crazy. Yoga.
Hey,
That's you
shout out to
guys.
us.
Yeah, shout out to us.
Shout out to us.
and to the two girls that
Oh,
All right, cool.
Where's the
The
boyfriend?
boyfriend.
I didn't post them today, guys.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I post them every day, just not today. Okay.
Well, I haven't-
Today
I
was
haven't-
just exception.
I've been busy today.
Okay, she was busy, guys. Shout out to her. All right, cool. Let's go to Jules. And would you say, based off your IG, you said yes or no?
Yes, I am. I cleaned up.
Oh wow,
Where?
you
What's
Oh,
wrong
I
with your
need the
profile?
cat, but
you
Post
cleaned
it.
up.
Yeah,
I
we
cleaned
need
up.
the
I took the
cat.
ass pictures out.
You know what, bro?
What's wrong with her
Go
profile?
ahead and block this account. actually.
What the hell? I
ahead and
took
block
the.
this
I
out.
took the.
I don't know why I'm following you.
Yeah. Okay. Do me a favor. Let's get to elderberries.
Elderberries.
Elderberries is good. I checked it out today.
Shout out to
no,
elderberry.
no. Hers might be like
Oh my god.
What? What do you mean?
single-handedly the worst because of that one
I
photo.
got one photo.
I will
It's-
say your
it's
profile
up-
pic is really cool.
Hey, shout out to our balcony.
Shout out to the balcony. Is that your boyfriend you're skydiving with?
No, that was a tandem skydive. They put the instructor on your back.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do that.
It's
if
like
you-
a life
Yeah.
security. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Cool. Shout out to you.
Shout out to that photo.
Yeah, we can't show that
Yeah,
photo.
we're not gonna show that
It's a
one.
nipple.
Okay. All right, cool. Chat.
a
Let me know
birth
what you guys,
photo.
if you guys agree with me on that. We'll get back to the chat actually right now because I want to ask the ladies one more question. Any super chats in there?
No.
No super chats. All right, cool. Guys, if you have any super chats, go ahead. If you guys want to do a call in, man, $25 call in, guys. $25. We'll talk to the ladies, ask them some questions.
Ooh.
I wanna go ahead and ask you ladies this. Would you say that you're an honest person? Yes or no? Quick and concise. Would you say you're an honest person?
Yes.
Yes. Would you say you're an honest person?
Mhm.
Would you say you're an honest person?
Yes.
Would you say you're an honest
Yes.
person? Okay. Would you say you're an honest person?
Yes.
Would I say? Yeah, I'm very unfiltered.
What I say?
What about you, Anwar? Would you say you're honest?
I know
Very.
exactly where this is.
Gotcha.
I'm very
Okay. So this is
filtered.
what we're gonna do. Okay. Since we're all honest here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and rate each other.
Of course.
Okay.
Like each individual person.
Yes, we're gonna rate each other.
We're gonna
And
be here all night.
and here's what we do because we'll be short and concise. 1 to 10. 5 is average, which means if you're a 5, you're actually
You're pretty good.
you're pretty good looking. Anything above a 5 means you're really good looking. Anything close to a 10 means you're fucking model status. Okay, because remember, 10 is perfection. So with that being
I
said,
don't like this question.
no.
Yeah.
This is it. We're all honest people here, right? We're all honest here. So we'll start off with you. I want you to rate the ladies.
You get the-
1,
you get the hot
2,
seat.
3. Okay. And again, be unfiltered about it.
I know, but then you're
Speaking
gonna
to the
think I'm
mic.
lying. You're gonna think.
No.
I'm lying.
I want you again after I just very like I literally couldn't be any more
You said-
clearer.
I know.
You know, so I want you to rate her first
Mm.
from 1 to 10.
10.
Speaking to the mic, please, because
I'm
they,
so
they
sorry.
want to hear you.
10.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not gonna
keep
keep
going,
answering.
No. Go ahead. So 10.
No, but the
10.
thing is this podcast is about being unfiltered. But then if you disagree with me, it's eh.
But like,
I don't get that.
okay,
second
but hold
that.
on,
I
hold on.
second
Okay,
that.
hold on. But wouldn't you agree 10 is perfect? That means she can't fix anything. Like she can't improve. So perfect isn't possible.
I mean, if you want to say
Then why
I'm a
would you
liar,
say
that's
1
fine.
to 10?
But I'm
if
being
we can't pick
honest.
10.
I-
I'm gonna
I
go
do-
the same route.
You know what? Just
Okay.
let him do the ratings.
Here's the thing.
I don't
There's
know.
there's a
I'm being
floor and
honest.
there's a ceiling. No matter what,
Yeah.
right? All I'm saying is, realistically speaking,
Yes,
you want to rate them off your opinion, fine. But overall,
that's what I'm
we're-
supposed
okay.
to do. Right?
So
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So she's a 10, she's a 10,
I
and I'm
think
just gonna
everyone
assume
here
based
is a
off your
10.
numbers that
She's a
she's a 10.
Because I don't know why I just view people. I don't know. Like
Okay,
I
no, that's
just-
fair. That's fair. We're
Okay.
not. We're you're
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
get hurt when he presses the X, then we won't press the X.
No, I don't get hurt. It's just like if everybody's supposed to like have an like
An
opinion,
opinion.
then why is mine wrong but yours right?
What he's
I
saying
second
is
that too.
okay. Here's the thing. Opinions are nice. Everyone has it like an ass, right?
Isn't that
Yeah.
what you're asking me to do? Is
That's-
like give my opinion?
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
don't want to do the wrong thing. That I
First of
don't-
all, I don't have the buzzer. He does.
no,
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to.
And then number 2 is realistically speaking,
Mhm.
Like I said,
a 10 is perfection,
right?
right? So with that being said, it's cool. That's your opinion.
I guess I just like don't. It's hard for me to see
Okay,
perfection.
but
so
when we
sorry.
asked you if you were honest,
yeah,
But that's her honesty.
Okay, that's fine.
what I'm
Okay,
saying,
that,
like,
and that's
I
fine.
really
I
do
listen.
think
If
everybody
it
here
was
is
up to me right
gorgeous.
now, we would have already finished rating each other.
Okay, but that's
Okay.
her honesty.
But and that's cool. Like
Okay.
okay,
I'm sorry.
Next.
okay. All right. So she's a 10 too, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody here is so pretty.
Okay.
And then
Now
God
you go ahead and rate
forbid.
her, and then her.
I really don't like this question because I'm gonna go off of looks because that's
Okay.
all I know.
We're
at this
only
point.
going
that's
off.
all we're going off.
We're
We're,
all-
o-
I
we're
haven't-
only
That's
going
what we
off.
were
I
going
haven't
off
met
of.
anyone outside
Yeah.
of this room, so
Exactly.
like me being Jen, in my opinion, without being questioned, honestly,
You won't be
Yeah.
questioned.
Honestly,
I do think everyone's a 10 because there's definitely a beauty in every single woman that I see. There's a lot of people.
But then you think you
No.
lie.
They
Listen,
think we lie.
Can't make
she's
this shit up.
beautiful. You're beautiful. You guys
can't
are
make
all
this shit up.
beautiful.
Yeah, so in my eyes, I'm gonna go with
But
10
I'm
because that's
lit-
how
I don't
I'm
have a
seeing.
problem
Okay,
with
okay, let's
saying
do
a
this.
girl
So,
is
okay,
pretty.
let's do
hold
this
on,
then.
hold
I
on,
also
hold on,
don't
hold
like
on, hold on,
this
hold
question
on.
because I don't like making women feel
No,
like
no, no.
less
Okay,
than
but see,
perfect.
that's the problem.
But I
That's
don't
the
have
problem.
a
No, no,
problem
no.
saying
Know
if a
them
girl isn't good
Yeah,
looking.
I have, if
But-
it was
don't.
no
Okay,
Okay.
but
bad.
the thing is
I
that
hate
do
to
you
say that.
get
It sounds rude, but I have
but-
pointed out people in
Yeah,
public.
if I
I'm
saw
like,
something
damn.
that I was like, oh, that make them an 8, I'd be like honest. But really, I haven't seen anything in the few moments I've met these people that I'm like,
Okay, how about
that's
this? What is Rihanna from 1 to 10?
ugly. Rihanna, I would say she's like a 9.
Oh, what the fuck?
I'm prettier than Rihanna, girl.
So
But
Rihanna's
I've
a
seen
9.
a lot of Rihanna.
Okay,
Can't make
so
this shit up.
Rihanna's a
The only
9,
thing I
but
don't like is like
but
her
there's
nose.
10.
So
Okay.
that's the one thing she could fix.
Okay, so Rihanna's a 9, but they're all 10s.
I've known them for like 30 minutes. So
Okay.
I haven't really seen them in their full element. Maybe I'll change my mind if I see them in different outfits and different like
This is
makeup.
amazing.
Yo, like,
This is phenomenal.
I love this.
All right.
I
so
love this.
I'm
There's-
guessing.
There's 80 people out here watching, guys. Make sure you guys go to the super chat if you have any questions for the ladies. These ladies are being very
Jules,
unfiltered
are you
today.
about to say 10?
It's
Everyone?
because
Jules,
now
Jules.
I feel like I'm gonna be a fucking asshole.
Jules, okay,
If
okay.
they're not honest,
Hold on,
they're
guys.
not
Listen,
honest.
okay, guys, hear me out, okay? Because I don't want to overtalk anybody. This is what happens. Women typically are very agreeable, and you guys start to echo each other, right? And this is what's happening. She said everyone was 10. You're saying, hold on. You're saying everyone's a 10, and now what she's saying? She's saying, hey, listen,
If she was gonna rate me a 4, I'm not gonna be upset.
I
because that's her
understand that, but
honesty.
hold on.
Yes.
But
You
what
know?
you're talking about is not even relevant to what I'm saying.
Because she's saying she's basing it off of her emotions.
What I'm
now.
saying is that now, because you guys,
Oh.
both of you rated everyone a 10, now she's saying I'm gonna feel like an ass if I don't
No,
rate
she do
everyone a
whatever
10.
she wants. It's
That-
her
Uh,
life.
okay,
I'm sorry. That's
listen,
what I meant
ladies.
to say.
Listen, ladies. I understand what you're
It is,
saying,
but
but what I'm
damn.
saying is this is a reality. This is a reality that I'm trying to point out is that women are very much like this. You guys like to echo each other. This is why I
only
say.
press that when they agree with me.
This is why I say women give each other the worst advice because you guys go based off your feelings. We go based off logic. Okay. So
That's
with that
fine.
being said, I want you to go ahead and look. She's like, damn, I gotta fucking do this.
Go ahead.
Like,
If you're gonna give
like-
them their 10s, go ahead and give them.
She's
their
like,
10s.
damn.
No, because I
Be
have to
honest.
represent the chat.
This is our first table full of 10.
what you
So it's
what you
okay,
mean
it's
you gotta
okay.
represent the chat?
Because I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. You
All
gonna
right,
be a
so
real
give
one?
It a buck. All
All
right,
right,
so
so-
give it a buck.
So what is she from 1 to 10?
I'll give it a 5,
Okay.
and then I'll give you an 8, and then I'll give you a 7.
Okay. Now
Okay.
here we go. Now,
I'll make it really quick.
yeah, but see now because she didn't give everybody 10, you're like, fuck, I'm gonna follow up on that. What's she?
6.5, 10, 8.
What?
Okay. She's a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, now
So
I'm
she's
gonna-
What-
perfect.
Down.
What is Beyonce from 1 to 10?
Beyonce's ugly.
Okay, who's the most beautiful woman in the world to you?
The most beautiful woman.
Yes, off the top of your head.
There's so many beautiful.
Okay, name
women.
one.
Damn, I'm on the spot right now. I think Halsey is. So
Okay, cool.
Halsey's
I agree. She's
fine.
beautiful. From 1 to 10, what is she?
She's a 10 too.
Okay, and she's on that level.
She's a 10 too.
She's on that level.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you. Thanks for being unfiltered. Now
I'm
this
being
is
honest.
now this is what we're gonna do, ladies. We're gonna make it real fun. Okay. Now you ladies are gonna rate us, the men.
We are 10.
Okay.
We are 10.
And please don't say
I'm a
10,
10
10,
today.
10. And you know what's funny is I don't even have to tell you not to give us a 10 because you're not gonna give
You're
us a
not gonna-
10.
You're not. You're not.
Because
You're
here's
not.
the thing. Because here's the thing. Women don't ever want to hurt women's feelings, but you don't give a fuck about hurting guys' feelings. So here's what I'll say. Rate us, the guys. You're gonna rate
You
him,
start from me.
myself, and then Anwar, our producer. So start off with him, and then go ahead. Give us the
I
truth.
don't- I
Please
feel
speak
like-
into the mic.
But I feel like whatever I say is going to be wrong.
It's
based
not.
on-
No, it's
No.
not. I
No.
know
What
Okay,
that
I
hold
said
on.
earlier was apparently a lie.
No, it wasn't that. Listen, What we're
Because
saying.
if I say you all are 10s, you're gonna be like, well,
No,
you're
I'm
just
gonna
saying that
appreciate
because
that.
of what
I'd
I
be like,
said
shit.
earlier.
I mean, that's
But then
fine.
if I don't
feel
rate you a
good.
10, you're
You
gonna
know
say,
what?
well,
How
you're
about this?
just saying that because you
I-
only care about
okay,
women. I
Skylar,
can't win.
I understand that you're.
Like,
I can see now that you're like very sensitive.
I'm not sensitive. I feel like no matter what I say to you guys is gonna be wrong.
No. Look,
Honestly,
if that's
like,
our opinion. You stick to your opinion, okay? Here's what I say. You know what, guys? Just don't say anything else while she speaks, okay?
Yeah, we'll be
Because I don't
quiet.
want her to. Get,
I really
So-
just don't even want to answer. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Just give me my
But
10.
this is not.
Okay.
Here's
10,
the
10,
thing.
10. There
This
we go.
isn't like no one's offending each other here. Okay, we're having a friendly conversation here. Everyone's having fun. You don't see anyone
Yeah.
being upset. I promise you, you can give me a 1. It will not hurt my heart.
No, but I'm saying like earlier, you tried to tell me by saying they're all 10s and I'm a liar, basically.
No. I'm saying there's no way she's a 10 logically.
But that's not
Because-
about logic; it's about opinion, right?
Skylar, do me a
It is
favor.
an opinion.
That's what I'm asking.
Skylar,
Like, I don't.
okay, that's fine. We
I'm
respect your
just-
opinion. I want you to rate us. Be honest. If we're 10s, we're 10s. If we're 1s, we're 1s. Go ahead and rate us. What is he?
10,
Speaking to the mic, please.
10.
He's a 10. What am I?
10.
What is he?
10.
Okay. Now
Oh.
you can rate us. Don't say anything, Basil, because you're getting in trouble. Go ahead. What is he from 1 to 10?
Don't press nothing.
This isn't because I am
Nope,
trying to
you don't have to
whatever
justify
women's
it.
feelings.
It's fine.
Okay, no, genuine, because
Oh,
I feel like I'm only attracted to one type of guy in the world. Like, it had to look a certain way. So
Okay.
in my opinion, like
So the
no
top
offense, I guess-
10%, like I
no,
said.
no, they just have like they
Shit,
could
we
be
are the
like
top 10%.
You have a type.
I have a very specific type.
Yeah.
Like, anything
Okay.
else doesn't fit it. I don't like.
Okay,
so.
cool. So
Yeah.
and
I'll
thank
say
you
you
for the
guys are like-
disclaimer.
We're not gonna be
Hold on.
offended.
Thank you
could
for the
just-
disclaimer, but just quick and concise.
I'll
What is
say you
he?
guys are like 7s across the board.
7 across the board. Wow, this is a fun panel. All right, I want you to rate. Oh, fuck,
But again,
this
I
is
feel
weird.
Like if you don't have a beard, you have brown hair, and you're tall, like
I know.
This is fucking weird.
It's okay.
This is weird.
It's okay, bro. It's okay.
You better give us 0.
Yeah, gosh, you gotta say 0. If
I
she
want
has to say
you to
0.
be completely unfiltered. Okay. I want you to rate him, myself, and then him. I want you to
Hey,
be com-
0, 10, 0.
Oh my
Is
god.
that
There we
good?
go. All
That's
right.
not
You know what?
unfiltered.
Look, this
Can we move
Thi-
on from
thi-
this
this-
question?
God damn it.
We're not done yet.
Usually this right here is a very quick like little project, okay? I want you to rate him, myself, and then Anwar.
5, 6, 8 and a
Oh,
half.
Fuck, I got
Okay.
a 5.
So 5, 6, 8.5.
I give you a 5 every time.
Cool. All right, like
Okay, I
ladies,
forget what the average number was.
Mama.
Doesn't
That-
matter.
from 1 to 10.
Honestly, I have a boyfriend, so I just feel like I just said any number because I would like I'm just being respectful.
I
shout out to you.
Like I don't have like eyes for anybody else.
I understand that 100%, and I actually,
I'm just-
a man like me, I can
Yeah, go
appreciate
ahead.
that. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Take
Are you
your
gonna be
time.
okay to continue? Okay. All right.
All right.
Cool.
Gotta go.
Hold on, bro. Real quick. Obviously, you see what's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, let's be a little bit more conscious of that. Just
Wait, what? Are you
I'm-
talking? Are
you're-
you?
You're making her cry.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Really?
No, you are making her.
Wow.
What the fuck did I do? No, you are. Why are you blaming
Wow.
on
All right, yo, we're gonna
That was
continue to chat
all
because
you.
it's
No. We started this fucking
Okay,
research.
whose fault
all right.
was it?
Real quick, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and rate the ladies respectfully. She walked away, so we'll just
I just skip her.
Okay.
Because she
no. Let's not skip her. Let's respect her absence and still rate her. Go ahead and rate her.
5. Hold on. Look at me real quick.
Hold on, dude. Oh,
Look at
fuck.
me real quick. This man.
7. 0.
What?
So much for unfiltered.
5.
I know.
Right?
Okay.
Thank you.
No, it's called respect.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Here's what we do, man. I'll go from 1 to 10. I'll give you.
No, right here and then go.
Oh,
down.
you're right. Fuck. 3. 6, 7,
I'm always a 7.
6. All right.
you
What
and your
about you,
7.
Anwar?
Damn, that was very unfiltered of you that you gave her a 7.
I know, right?
Let's see.
It's okay.
Would you want me to lie?
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
But again, we're going off looks, guys. Okay, we're
Yeah.
not going off because
Go ahead, Anwar.
you guys can all be very, very smart.
4706.
4706. Okay, cool. Shout out to the chat, man. It's 84
Welcome
of you
back.
guys in here. Shout out to you guys, man. We were very grateful that you
Damn,
guys tuned in.
Jules, you got fucking 2
Make
zeros.
sure you guys like
I
the
know, and
video.
a fucking 7.
Guys. All right, listen, man. Listen, we're gonna be unfiltered here, okay? We're gonna be honest here. We're gonna be unfiltered. I can't sit here and lie because of my feelings. Okay. Guys, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Like the video. Okay, cool. Here's the difference, ladies. Your currency is youth and beauty, like I said earlier. Our currency is status and money, right? So the reason why we had that discord earlier was because, realistically speaking, yes, everyone has an opinion, and yes, your opinions matter. Okay, but if we're going off the general consensus, and we're gonna, let's say we took 8 billion poll, like a poll from 8 billion people, no one on this table would be a 10, or like at least not overwhelmingly, you know. And so that's what we were saying, is it's really nice for you to give everyone a 10. You even gave us 10s, if I'm not mistaken, which is cool. But like, realistically, I'm not a 10. I
Yeah.
know I'm not a 10. I don't know a 10.
I was just trying to be like respectful
Yeah.
of like, again, I'm in a relationship and
Yeah,
No, I
I feel
understand.
uncomfortable if my man was rating girls. So I was just like, what's the right thing
No,
to
we
say?
got you.
Yeah,
Shout
Yeah,
out to you.
and I understand that 100%. But even if you didn't have a man, there's no 10s on this table. Okay. And I know that's uncomfortable and it's unpopular, but it's the truth, right?
Unfiltered.
And it's and listen, I have to be honest. Like, what, like, it's like the people that aren't honest, they're always worried about being liked. I don't care about being liked. I care about being honest. When you walk away from here, you're like, damn, that dude's a jerk, but like, he's cool because he was honest. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Being authentic.
Authentic. That's what I always tell everybody I want to be.
I just got that tattooed on my ass.
Wow.
Well,
I mean, are they real?
shout out that tattoo.
Are they real?
No,
Is that real?
that's real.
Oh,
You know, I was
Shout
questioning
out to your
earlier
boyfriend.
if it was real.
Shout out
I
to
was
Brazil,
like, is it
man.
real?
Brazil's out here winning.
And I
Shout out
thought
to
it was real.
Listen, man, get yourselves.
It looks real.
It looks real.
Listen, guys, listen. Get yourself a nice Brazilian woman that knows how to cook and clean, and she's a writer. All right, that's all I'm saying. Let's get to some of these super chats, man.
Yeah, David Jones asks, ladies, do you rub your man's feet?
David, feed him.
You would?
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you don't.
Yeah, no problem.
What
No,
about
like
you?
I do sometimes.
What about you? Yeah.
Yes.
What about you? Yeah. Okay, cool. Moving on. Another one?
Both of these. Ladies, would you delete your IG for your husband?
Ooh, good question. Real quick. What about you?
Don't fuck it up.
No, because that's actually my mainstream for business. I
But-
get most of my business through Instagram.
Let's say
Okay.
your
Second
husband.
Okay,
that.
no.
let's say-
I can
let's
let
say your
that slide
husband's.
then.
Yeah. Let's say your. Okay, whatever. Moving on. Yes or no?
I mean, I would. It's just my husband.
Okay. What about
Yeah.
you,
Same,
husband?
I agree with Lissa. I mean, I'm my business and like the way
It's
I
my
stay
business
busy.
card.
I understand.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
understand.
What about
that.
you? Would you delete your IG for your husband?
It's also.
I mean, for me, I kind of just wish I didn't have it.
Okay.
No, shout out
Do
to
me
you.
a favor. Speak into the mic, because
Sorry.
again, you're very soft spoken,
Sorry.
and no, trust me,
It's
like
because your
that's
voice
cool.
is very,
Look, if we
Yeah.
weren't on the panel, I like soft spoken women because they're feminine, you know. But just for the quality of the show, I want to make sure they can hear you. Moving on.
Dr. Kish said Basil gets a 10 just because of that shirt. That's fire.
Yeah, shout out to Basil's shirt, man.
Shout out to me.
Any other ones? Go ahead.
And Louisa said Onwar is forever an 8.5.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Anwar, man.
Yo, why not just hit the bell? Let's
all right.
rewind that shit. Let's rewind that shit.
Any other super chats, man?
Yeah, the real Caleb and me said shout out to the pod crew. Shout out to Eric Top G.
Yo, I appreciate you
shout
so
out.
much, Caleb. Thanks so much, brother. All right,
And
any other ones?
That's it for supers.
Cool. Damn, we've been. How long have we been fucking
Hour
talking,
7.
man? An
Wanna
hour
get to a
7?
video?
I appreciate that. No, I'm gonna ask another question because, bro, like, I don't really even think we need the videos. The panel's been amazing.
No, this is a fire ass.
Ladies, I'm gonna ask this question, okay? Is it okay to date a guy for money? Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
Damn.
Okay. Is it okay for a guy to date a woman just for sex? Yes or no?
No.
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 Okay. Would you say that most women nowadays are dating men for some sort of financial gain? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So with that being said, the
But
fact
one's a general opinion, one's a personal opinion.
Yeah.
okay, and no,
Yeah.
and I understand that. I'm not attacking you personally here. What
I'm
I'm
like
saying,
getting ready. I'm like,
okay, yeah, she's like, dude, don't come for me,
Putting
you
on
know.
boxing gloves
Yeah.
on.
I know.
She's-
I'm like,
I was just laughing at that.
Okay, what I'm saying is, and I get that. I get the echo chamber too, but I appreciate them being unfiltered. Okay. Now, what I'll say is, if you guys all said no, why do you think that most women are out here actually dating men for financial means?
I think that
Start off with you. Go ahead.
Sorry, I thought it was like open ended.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I think that some women just they have a lot going on and they think that that's going to be at least help solve some of their problems, and it ends up being where their intentions aren't for like a real connection. They end up getting kind of more into more issues. This is me speaking from like things I've seen. There's obviously other reasons, but the ones people I've seen that have been in the situation, it always ends up being they're stuck.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is going to help me get out of at least one of my problems right now if I had the support.
Okay.
But it's not for a
Money
lifetime.
doesn't buy love or happiness.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it ends up being where.
What about you? What do you think about that?
Money doesn't buy love or happiness.
Okay.
Why do y'all believe that?
I
You
mean,
don't see
it
the rich.
does-
You don't see the rich
money-
giving
no,
their money away.
Listen,
Well,
money can buy you happiness, definitely,
But
but,
not
they
love.
can, but it
Money
cannot buy
gives
you love.
conveniences.
It cannot buy you
A
love.
man
Exactly.
can, a
It's out of
man
that,
can
like,
never have
situation maybe,
unconditional
but-
love, though.
You
A
can
man
have
can
all
never
the
have
money in the
unconditional love.
world and be depressed and miserable.
You
Wow,
could
so
you
many
could buy
people
love.
commit
You could buy
suicide.
love.
That's not love.
You
I don't
can
think they
buy
buy
love.
love.
No,
You
no,
can
no,
buy
no.
love.
They can't
You
buy love.
cannot
Hold
buy
on.
love.
Okay. We're gonna talk one at a time, ladies. Okay.
Sorry.
We're all so excited.
Yeah. You can't buy love. You can't buy love.
We're like, fuck
Um,
that shit.
All right. Listen.
At least we all
Now,
agree.
my question to you, ladies, is very simple. Okay. If most women are out here dating men for financial means, which we all agree on, then why is it such a bad thing that men are also dating women for sex? Can you go ahead and answer that?
Can you repeat the question?
So if most women,
I
which
don't
we
know.
all agreed, are dating men for some sort of financial mean, whether it be paying the bills or going out for dinner, etc., then why is it so bad for a man to expect sex in a relationship if they're just dating for, like, in a sense, a woman's like, back to the point what we made earlier, that women are always benefiting from relationships with men and women.
You're
Men,
saying why is it not wrong for men to just want women for
why
sex?
is it wrong?
Why is it wrong?
Society,
they're both
society
wrong.
judges, but society only judges men.
Just like
Because-
men
No,
aren't
they
wallets.
judge. Yeah,
Men
they judge
aren't
both ways,
wallets
I
and
think.
women
I've
aren't
never
a
seen
piece of
anyone
meat.
get judged for dating a guy that was paying her bills.
Yeah,
I've
I've
never
never
seen
seen that
that
shit in
before.
my
Okay,
life.
so
Well, no,
you haven't
It's
seen.
encouraged.
Nah,
I
I've
was
seen
gonna say,
it.
I've
Okay,
seen
hold
it.
on. Give me a
I've
second,
seen it.
ladies. Hold on. You said
It's
what?
encouraged. Like, it's so common for, especially like down here in Miami, like for people to just have sugar daddies, and people encourage that
Would you
because
agree
you're
with
you're
that?
getting your bills paid. That
Would-
doesn't mean that that's what all women want. And it sounds like us at the table
Yeah.
are the outliers
Okay, I understand
here.
that.
But generally speaking, yeah, that's a behavior that is encouraged.
Right. Now, why do you think it's encouraged? Because it's not encouraged for men to just date girls just to have sex. It's actually the opposite.
I have a guy friend who was a sugar baby, and he would date older women who would finance his lifestyle.
Cougars.
And he's a
Okay.
beautiful, beautiful specimen of a man too.
Well, that's why. Because
He is.
He-
You wouldn't want to date a young.
Okay,
I
but
wouldn't
here's
touch
the
him with a
thing.
10-foot pole.
okay, but here's the thing.
He's
Ladies,
beautiful.
most men that are sugar babies, they usually are very, at least to women, attractive, right? Because-
That's what I'm saying. He's
And
he's
and
a very
I
attractive
bet you he
man.
like does his eyebrows and all that gay shit, right?
Okay,
No,
bro,
no,
watch
no,
out.
no, no.
Why is it gay to do your eyebrows?
He does his
No.
eyebrows.
Watch the fuck up.
He's very into himself.
He's a very feminine. He's
He's
a,
not. No,
he-
he's very
okay,
into himself.
when you say
and
he's
how
very
he looks,
into himself, it's like
he knows he's a good-looking
he
guy.
probably-
Why
okay.
capitalizes
Okay, hold
off
on, ladies.
that?
Hold on.
I don't know, I'm confused.
What I'm saying is when you say he's very into himself, it means that his priority is grooming and how he looks.
His priority is
My-
his appearance.
My thing is most men that I look up to, that I admire,
But there's no depth there.
there's no I'm not looking at him because he's the best well-dressed guy. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm looking for how successful is this guy. When he
Mhm.
comes into the room, do other people pay attention? Do other people shut up when he talks? Is he teaching me something? Is he established? Does he have money? Like, I'm looking at those things. I don't give a fuck what a guy's wearing. That shit doesn't mean anything to me. Now, to women, it does. And we actually had a conversation earlier about this.
Yeah.
I'm a very plain, simple dude. The only thing that I take somewhat of pride in is my shoes. You know what I mean? But other than that, like,
What you got on Balenci's?
yeah. Other than that, like, bro, I'll wear a fucking regular white tee and some jeans. I don't care. That shit doesn't, go ahead.
What someone's wearing shouldn't be an indication of their
It is,
wealth,
though.
because a lot of people go into depth to look rich
Yeah.
and look like they're well off when
And
a
really
lot of
they have
people-
all this credit card
Okay.
debt.
And I
And people
100%
do
agree.
look like,
And a
well,
lot of
yeah.
people that are wealthy.
Okay,
do
what-
But
dress
they're
down.
just dressed down.
Listen,
Yes.
100% agree with you, ladies. But wouldn't you say that most people, men and women, dress up outside of their means because they know that the way you dress will get you in a door sometimes? That is a fact. Like, we had people come in here in Skechers, and if someone comes in here in designer like Julia,
Mhm.
everybody looks at them a little bit different. Whether you guys like to admit that or not.
That's true.
That's
okay.
true.
Do me a favor, Onward. Let's get to some super chats, man. What is that? Corn in the
yeah,
chat?
just ignore that.
Okay.
Both of these said, imagine willing to die alone for an IG.
Okay, I definitely see where you're coming
Imagine
from on
dying
that.
alone.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Good point.
For real. Where's the little ding ding ding?
All right, any other ones?
Yeah, Dr. Kish, she said, okay to date a man for money because it's part of the overall equation of his value. We date women based off their looks, and that's part of their equation.
Understood.
Yeah, that's why you
Yeah.
asked that question.
And
I'm
that's why I
like,
said, is
That's
it
true.
fair?
it's
That's
fair
true.
Because it's an even exchange. But the
Yeah.
problem is in society,
But
it's okay for men to pay for dinner. Like I go to dinner, I'm expected to pay.
But it's
Facts.
also
I'm
okay for
expect-
women to offer.
Hu-
And like,
hu- Respectfully, let me finish. What I'm saying is, if I'm
Go
going to
for it.
dinner with you, I have to pay. I have to open your door. I might even be expected to bring flowers according to certain women, right? But you aren't expected to have sex with me that first night. The
mhm.
expectations are different. And guess who benefits? Women do, right? And so back to go ahead.
Okay, this is maybe like personally, you guys can agree, maybe not. Right? If you pay for dinner, you paid like a couple $100 or 300, whatever. I don't know where you're going, but wherever you're going, you're paying X amount of dollars. And then maybe you're buying flowers, that's $12. And you open a door, that's free.
Okay.
Women pay hundreds of dollars for their hairs, their lashes, their nails.
That's
their
for
outfits.
you.
That's for
not
you.
me.
That's
No, I'm
not
just
for me.
saying-
well, you just said you
But
look for
you're-
looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So
no,
that
no, no,
falls
no.
into looks.
So it's not
No,
like
but
women
you
don't
know,
show up.
let's
If
not go
women-
there.
Would you even ask that woman on a date if she didn't do her hair? If she showed up in a white t-shirt and jeans, would you even take her on a date?
Okay.
If she was naturally beautiful, yes. I don't
What if-
want a girl with these fucking blinkers on.
Well,
Okay. Here's,
Umbrellas.
can I say
What?
something to you? Just to go back on that. If I buy a fucking car, right, my dream car, which is a GTR, and I'm like, but I bought this and I did it for you. You're not gonna care. I did that for me. I benefit off that. You doing your nails, you doing your hair, your eyebrows, your lashes, your
absolutely,
lips.
it's for us.
That is for you.
It's for us.
Does it make you look better? Yes. The car makes me look better too.
But I'm not saying about
But
the
you can't
daily
sit
thing,
here
but,
and say
like,
that equates.
maybe you bought a new outfit for your date because you're so excited about it, or maybe
Nah,
you
I'm
like.
going
I
like
would-
this,
I would
baby.
No,
never
no,
do
no,
that
women,
shit.
Yeah.
women,
Okay.
because women care about that stuff. They want
I
to dress to
understand that.
impress.
Okay,
the
at the end of
same
the day,
way
it's
You
still
care
your
about that.
clothes.
You care about that. If you're naturally
But would
beautiful and
you
you
want
walk up, I'll
if
be
I
like,
have a
damn,
dress, if
she's
I
like
if I
that.
want to wear a nice dress because it's
know.
a new date, a new place I'm checking out, maybe I want to dress up because it'll be like I want to impress the guy that's taking me on a date.
Okay, but
That's
I'm saying
fine.
as a man, I don't care.
As
Yes,
a
you
man,
do.
like you do.
I will,
just
I will,
talked
no,
about
I will
it.
say
You
this.
do.
I will say this, and I'll be unfiltered about it. If you look good, our first date, it's gonna attract me more to you. Yes, I'm not gonna sit here and say it won't. Now,
Don't
do-
be like I don't care when you were just talking about how looks are so important.
do some women have natural beauty? Yes, some women have that. Like I've seen women without makeup that look just as good as without it. Like some people even look better without makeup, right? My thing is, it's never the same. Like men are expected to give out, women are never expected to give out. So that's why I asked
So is
that
the goal
question.
to just talk about how men have it so much worse than women?
Well, I mean,
No,
I'm just
we're just
speaking in
giving you
general.
a male
Like,
perspective.
okay, how about this?
But-
Why don't we do
I'm
this?
just being unfiltered.
No, okay, and I
and
like
asking a
that. I
question.
like that. So here's what I would say to this: why don't you give me examples of how things are actually worse for women, and we'll let you take over the show.
I mean, I could talk about like all that, but I feel like it's no matter what I say, I'm gonna get like attacked.
Yeah, but it's
No.
your it's
It's
your
your-
perspective.
No, I'm letting you take over. You tell me how women have it harder than men.
I mean, I do think that society puts a lot more expectations on us to like look a certain way and like we have to be at a certain weight and certain pictures we post can't look a certain way or we might not look as good as other women. I think that when it comes to like societal standards for women, which I think shouldn't matter, but they do, it gets in women's heads. I do think that men don't ever have to go through that or
Okay.
like the pressure.
Okay,
Can
that's
I
one
ask you
thing
a
though.
question?
Hold on. That's one thing. Give me another thing.
I have to sit here and think.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now here's the thing. I can sit here and off the top of my head give you like 2-3 things that guys have to deal with, and it has nothing to do with looks. Like it's why I said at the beginning of the show, your currency is beauty and looks. You probably have a really easy life. You're beautiful. You have
Not really.
no, not
But I'm
really.
not gonna talk about my personal life on here for the sake of
Okay, but
Okay.
if we want to be honest, like
Talking about opportunity.
opportunity wise, your looks. Look, I
That
know a
is
lot.
true.
I know a lot of ugly girls that have it really bad.
That is true.
And
Yeah,
I
I'm
know,
not gonna say I'm like
pretty
No,
unlucky.
privilege.
and then
Now, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
No, I think that's
if
a
you
real
take
thing.
if you take advantage of those opportunities, that's on you.
I don't think it's like
But there is
like
there
doesn't
is a thing
exist.
called pretty privilege.
I agree.
Okay, and when you agree, the one thing that you listed that's like set on women from women.
You basically made a point
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah,
Because-
it's like
that's-
women.
but I'm
You put
talking about in
yourself.
general.
Because women are born with their value. Men have to create it. Like it doesn't matter. I could be the most
No, because
attractive.
women have a lot of things they have to do to create their value too. And also, women I don't think it's just about looks. I think
Okay,
that some women do.
I told him not to press the X, but here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I
If-
think women too. Like, I don't think a woman's value just from her looks. Like, I don't think that a woman who's
No,
like,
we're talking from a man
We're talking
perspective.
from a
Barbara,
man's
listen.
perspective.
Barbara,
Well, what was me for a man? Let's
Barbara.
go.
Okay, no, but don't do that because that's actually very disrespectful. Because here's the thing: a guy that's 5'5", 5'6", he can't fix that, right? A woman like you were born pretty. You know, you do whatever you have to take your beauty up to another level. That's cool too. I'm not hating on that, right? You do the same thing. You do the same thing. You do the same thing. My thing is when you say "woe is me," it's like it is woe is me, really. Like a guy like me, if I didn't have the podcast, you probably wouldn't even be here. If I'm being honest, right?
Well, wouldn't know you exist. 'Cause-
Exactly.
But it's because
So
we
what
don't
I'm
live
saying-
in the same area. Like,
No,
we
but
don't
it's
have
not
mutual
just that.
friends.
I have to build
No.
my fucking.
You wouldn't even reply to his DMs or none of that.
Listen, I have to build my value. You're born with it. It's just beauty. That's
Think about it. You could get on a yacht right now, no worries. If Eric wanted to hop on a yacht or me, I want to hop on a yacht right now, I can't.
Well, I said
You
I
get
agree
invited,
with you.
I don't.
I think that there's such a thing as pretty privilege. I did agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
My thing is when you sit here and say like, oh well, let's just talk about the things that guys have. No, it's like this is reality, right? Do you have any brothers?
No,
Do you?
actually, I do.
Okay.
I do. I have
you have men in your life that you love. Like, let's be honest, the men in your life have had it harder than the women in your life. True or false?
Depends on which. I get where you're
Just
going.
in
I'll
general,
agree
right?
with you to like, yeah.
Okay, like if you want to sit here and be like, well, my mom worked more hours than my dad, yeah, you can sit here and say something like that. But I'm saying overall, men have it harder than women.
I think that no matter what I say, I just have to agree with you. So sure.
Okay, cool. Shout out to the chat, man. Any super chats?
Yeah, Captain. He said, Alyssa, would you consider dating an older man that can contribute more than just money? I think he's speaking for himself.
Yeah.
There you go,
Yeah,
Captain.
I definitely want someone that can contribute more than money. I'm a lover girl through and through, and yeah, if he can love me the right way and be a good, decent man, then yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And
You wanna take care
I
of them
prefer
kids,
an older
Captain?
man too.
Captain, if you want to take care of them kids, man, she's
Yeah,
her
hit her in the
She's
her
open
IG
to
is gonna
it.
be in the description.
You guys are
above.
both in the chat. Go talk to each
Yeah,
other.
shout out to you guys.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. Moving on, bro.
Yeah, toxic. He said, bro, I do my eyebrows. Come on, LOL.
Yeah, what's
Li-
wrong with
okay.
doing your
What's
eyebrows?
wrong?
I'm with
Your
Eric on that one.
nails,
Okay,
your-
guys, listen.
Oh
Hold on.
my god!
I want to say something, okay? Because I do say this a lot, and if it offends some of the viewers, I understand respectfully. I don't care. This is why I was born really, really tough, bro. I wasn't like I. This is something I'll admit to the chat and everybody watching and everybody on the table. I low-key kind of wish I could dance. Like, you know, sometimes I look at women the way they dance on. I wish I dead ass, bro. Like dance
Your hips don't
bachata.
lie,
salsa.
Eric?
Oh no,
Nah.
I would do that shit.
No,
too.
dead ass. But here's
Nah,
the thing.
but
wish I
women
could
are
dance
attracted
too.
to that shit, though, bro.
When I see these men that like know how to dance, is because typically they come from a family where they just dance. They had parties, they danced. They had a very easy life compared to me, right? I never met my father. My mom gave me up when I was a kid. I grew up in a system, foster care, shelters. I slept in park benches. I used to sleep underneath people's fucking porches. You know what I mean? Just so it wouldn't rain on me. I remember being homeless. I remember starving. I remember all that shit. So I didn't have fucking time to learn how to dance. You know what I mean? Like so like for me, guys that do their fucking eyebrows, it's like, bro, like I guess shout out to you. You know what I mean? Like
but that's just because you
Shit,
didn't
shout out
grow
to
up
me.
on that.
yeah, but
That's your
and that's
life
what I'm saying, and,
experience,
and
though,
that's
right?
cool. That's
Yeah.
I'm saying my personal opinion, and that's cool. Like maybe now because men are more feminine,
Which you're entitled to.
and that's cool. All I'm saying is for me personally, when I look at a man and I see his eyebrows done, I'm like, okay, cool. You might be a man, but like that's real suspect. Like you like. I don't know. Like
What do you think I'm sus?
bro, I don't even look at his eyebrows. I'm not. But
Exactly.
I'm
you
saying
don't
like,
look at their-
and look, there's nothing wrong with grooming yourself. I'm
Okay.
saying is if
I
that's
like
like
a man who grooms himself.
yeah,
that's cool. But
No,
yeah,
no.
Yeah, if
I
he's
was,
rich.
but yeah, okay, cool. All I'm saying is for me personally, I don't respect men like that. You know what I mean? Like I like if you're worried about your 10 p.m. Appointment at the nail salon, bro, you're a fucking bitch to me. You know what I mean? Like I don't really care about that stuff.
No, what?
No.
I don't go to the nail salon.
My thing is,
Yeah,
look,
but
cool.
keeping nice
That may
nails,
be a
that's
very unpopular
hygiene,
belief.
too.
What I'm saying is, I still believe in like being a man's man. You know what I mean? Like I still believe in like being that dude. Like if someone broke in here right now, like I want to fucking die for y'all. Okay, cool. Like people in the chat gonna be like, that's so stupid. Like let the bitches die. Blah blah blah. Bro, I will die for y'all because
The
it's
bitches
like
can hear you.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying is no, I'm saying is that's what the chat would say.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
What I'm saying is I like it's in me, it's ingrained in me to want to do that. Like I want to defend women, I want to protect women, you know? So that's all I'm saying. It's like I feel like unfortunately society's changing and men are incentivized to, you know, be more feminine, do your nails, go to, you know, go get a spa treatment and all that shit. I think men should really be out here being men. I think we should be building the world, trying to see what value we can give back to people. Like, bro, you having the best pedicure, manicure, they're like, that's just not helping society, bro. That's my personal opinion. You guys don't want to agree with that? That's cool. I'm just saying, from my personal opinion, I'd rather spend my time doing something valuable with my time. That's all I'm saying. Any super chats?
No supers.
No supers? Okay, cool.
Actually, shout out to Baby Love. It's $2.
Okay, shout out to Baby
They
Love.
have like a chat after.
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, next question, and we won't even get to the videos, man. This is a great panel. Is it okay to date your friend's ex? And we'll start off with you.
No.
No. Okay, cool. What about you?
No.
No.
No. Okay.
Never.
Never. Okay, so none of you guys have ever done that.
Oh hell no.
Okay, now speaking to the mic, has it ever happened to you? Speaking to
Well-
the mic, please.
As your
I,
friend. Yeah.
She's thinking.
One time
Oh god.
and never again.
Uh-huh.
I did get with a friend, an ex's friend, and I regret that till this day.
Okay. Thanks for
Yeah,
being unfiltered.
I'll be honest about that, and I'll never do that again. That's why I said never.
Okay. Did it ruin the relationship with her?
It was my ex's friend.
Oh, okay.
It was my
damn.
ex.
Oh,
She did it to her.
Oh, your ex's
you,
boy.
You met.
That's even worse.
God.
That's even worse.
Shit.
Okay.
I've never done that to a girlfriend. I'm sorry. I thought the question was.
No, I see what you're saying. Okay, but that, I'm not going.
took it
Okay,
the other way. No, I've never ever. No.
but I'm not gonna lie. That's even worse.
I'll
Yeah.
be honest. I've never done it to any of my girlfriends. I did have one ex over a decade ago. I did get with a friend of his, and I will never ever.
Let me ask you a
never
question.
do
Was
that
it out of
again.
spite?
No.
Good question.
No, it wasn't.
Good question.
There was just tension.
Okay.
There was just tension, and it was wrong on both sides. And the worst part is he was more mad at me than his friend.
Okay, did his friend get his
Yeah,
ass beat?
it usually happens like that.
We were already broken
Okay,
up.
but did the friend and him like get in a fight? Like,
no, he stayed
like
friends.
if Eric did some shit like that, oh
Yeah.
no, we
No,
hooking,
nothing,
bro. Like,
nothing happened between
it's-
them.
it's
He
all for
put
it.
all the blame on me, and he told me that he expects more of me than he does of his
Yeah.
friends,
I mean,
which
that
I
is
totally
true.
agree
That is
with.
true.
But it took two to tango. So his friend wasn't had equal
Yeah.
fault in it, and I think he should have been as mad as he was at me at his friend.
I will say this real quick. I think that men.
What I did was wrong. I'm not trying to defend.
Yeah, no.
him.
I appreciate you being like honest and unfiltered about that. I think men should always have that respect. Like women basically almost all the time go off their feelings. So I feel like men logically know, like, if he does that to me and if I do that to him, logically I'm like, there's gonna be a fucking
Yeah.
problem here.
we got to
you know?
hit.
But I will say this too, is the reason why your ex was probably more mad at you than his friend is because women are the key holders to sex. So he knows as a man that yes, his friend was in the wrong, but ultimately the person that made that decision was you.
Yes,
because-
and he held me to a much higher standard.
Exactly. Cool. And thanks for being honest about that. Now, what about you? What do you think about that?
I mean, I have never done it.
Speaking to the mic.
I have never done it. I would have never do it, and it hasn't happened to me.
Don't
Okay.
do it.
Cool.
Good.
What about you?
Never happened to me. I never do it either.
Interesting. Love it. Okay. What about you? Speaking to the mic, please.
Same.
Same. Okay, cool. Let me ask you a question. Do you feel uncomfortable being here?
I just don't feel like I'm good enough looking to be here at this point.
What? Why do you
Wait,
think
why do
that?
you think that?
Because I don't want to like
No,
make
I
you
mean,
feel
like, you always
isolated.
have like really beautiful women on here, and I just don't feel like
No,
fit
it's not
that
the beauty.
standard anymore.
To be honest,
well, it's been out in the open that I'm the
No,
ugliest
no,
one in
no,
the
no.
room.
No,
with the
whoa,
ratings,
whoa, whoa,
so,
whoa,
and
hold
I
on.
know that that's
There's
your
been
guys'
some.
point of
No,
this
no, no,
show.
no.
Please respectfully let
Hold
me
on.
talk,
We've had
since you
some
said
real-
the same thing.
We've had some
Please
real
let her
ugly
talk.
girls here.
Let her talk too.
Go ahead. I want you to speak.
Thank you, because you want us to give the same respect. Like, I just feel like the whole point of the rating thing is, I know what you guys are doing here. Like, you want to get views.
It's not for views.
It is for well,
It's-
you wouldn't be here
wait,
except
go
for
ahead, go ahead.
views,
Hold on,
and
let
I
her talk.
really just feel like the whole rating thing, like I said, I feel like a lot of things that are said here, it's like it comes down to what I say as Eric is right, and if you disagree, ban. And it's kind of, I mean,
don't
that's
even
just,
have that.
no, I mean, I'm just saying, like when things are being said, it's like you say, you know, but that's my opinion, and if you don't like it, whatever. But then if I have an opinion, it's like, well, that's wrong because, and I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm the right person to be on here because I just feel like I'm just not what you're looking for. I don't know, like I just feel like.
Okay, here's what I see happening because you're getting very emotional. They're automatically gonna side with you. That's just your instinct, okay? Women are automatic. Like they're all looking at me like, damn, this dude's actually a jerk.
I think you're trying to like go
and
on
I'm
that
really
rip
not
too.
trying to have you.
I'm
feel
sorry.
That way.
What were you saying?
I was saying I think you're trying to still emphasize on like the whole I think what she's getting at too.
I'm
by
just
saying that,
like the rating thing kind of threw me
think she
off
just wants an
because
apology.
I feel no, I don't
Hold
want an
on.
apology.
I'm gonna
I feel
tackle
like
that
the
in a
point
second.
of it, the whole rating thing, is to just get a rise out of people, and like I already knew that I was gonna have a shitty rating because I don't like the way I look either, but it's just like why? Because I feel like, this is gonna sound so corny because it is, but everybody has their own standard of what they think is attractive. So I just kind of feel like it was a little pointless, but I already knew at the end of the day I was gonna get the worst rating. So it sucks.
Okay.
But it's like
Can
the guy, like a random dude, I'm sorry, a random dude may think that a big girl is like a 10, but you're gonna be like, logically, that's not right. But it's like that's what he finds attractive. So I don't know. Like I feel like shit.
Let me know when you're finished. Hold on. Let me know when you're
I
finished.
mean, you're successful, aren't you? There's a ton of guys that think you're.
Yeah, but
apparently, logically,
No.
I am
Hold on.
not.
Here's the thing.
So-
Yes, that's all nice and dandy, and you can look at me all you want like that. But success for men doesn't mean anything. You're successful. That doesn't mean anything to me. Your success isn't gonna do anything.
What I meant.
Her being successful doesn't mean anything to me. No, I'll let her talk. It's my time to talk. Okay. Here's another
And
thing.
thank you.
Here's another thing. You sit here and, no offense, you're victimizing yourself. That's very unattractive to me because I used to do that to myself. Okay. When I was homeless and I was, you know, I can't say the word
I
on.
was in the same position as
Okay,
you.
what I'm saying is
Like,
I
I
can't.
know.
There's certain words I can't say on YouTube because they're very
understand.
sensitive. But when I wanted to unalive myself when I was 15,
Yeah.
I was
Been
very
there.
much victimizing myself. And all I can say is that's a very weak state of mind because
Yeah.
you got to understand. And I told you earlier, I
Mhm.
said, yo, you just speak positive about that because there's people watching out there maybe going through it. You could speak life into them, right? I'm here to be authentic. I'm not here to make you like
It
me.
wasn't like the whole. I'm sorry. It wasn't like the rating thing in itself.
It was the
I just-
rating thing.
Well, it started it, but I already.
I mean,
just
it's not
felt-
about the ratings.
I mean, I felt like after
I'll let her
that,
finish, bro.
I felt like after that, I was just like, and if you want to say it's victimizing, it is. I just personally feel like my value as a person to everybody just went down because it's like, damn, this bitch is ugly,
No.
so fuck what she has to say.
That
not
wasn't
true.
the point
I
of the
don't
rating.
know,
Yeah,
though.
Hold on.
Like
When you
that-
hold on, bro.
That wasn't the
When
point.
you stepped away, we're not gonna pause the show for you.
No,
You know what I mean?
didn't-
So when
no,
you came
no.
back, hold on. Can I finish? So when you came back, you sat down, you were quiet. Out of respect for you, I said, you know what? I'm not gonna even ask you questions. I was gonna give you a little bit of time to get your feelings together, right?
Mhm.
And here's another thing is I'm not asking questions for views like you're putting it, right? Like you're trying to paint a picture, and I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it to prove a point that women typically, I asked everybody if you were an honest person, please don't read the chat. I asked everybody if you were an honest person. Everybody said yes. But yet when it came down to rate each other, you guys are all giving each other 10s.
But that's what
10s
I was-
perfection. Okay, let me finish.
Mhm.
Now, you gave the guys 10. Okay,
Well, 'cause
cool,
at that
right?
point, I felt defeated.
Okay,
about what I
but here's
should
the thing.
say.
I know I'm not a 10, and I said that already. Realistically speaking, and you can sit here and say, yes, my opinion is my opinion, your opinion. And I'm saying that's fine. I told you your opinion mattered. But overall, I know I'm not a 10. My value also doesn't come off my beauty. It comes off my
But
status.
that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I already knew I was gonna get a bad rating, so I'm not upset about
Okay,
it.
so give me two
That's what I'm
things.
trying to say.
Give
I'm
me
not
two
upset
things that
about
you
it.
can do that are in your control to help your appearance. Just two things
in my control.
in your control.
Getting surgery, I guess, at this point.
So you think getting surgery? Okay, so give me one more thing.
Makeup? I don't know.
Makeup. Okay, I'll give you a hint. If you got in the gym and hit it hard,
I know.
you would automatically
I
go
used
up
to
at
be-
least 2 points.
I used to be anorexic when I started in porn, and then I got hurt, and I just gained a bunch of weight because of
Skylar,
that. And I feel like shit
if she was
because
fat,
I know.
if she was fat, I wouldn't have given her a 7. I would give her like a 4. She's pretty fit, right?
Mhm.
Like I'm not going off like preferences, or well, technically I am, but like I'm not. She's not a favorite. Like I don't know her. I just met her.
But I know, and that's why I'm saying, like, I already know what's wrong with my appearance, but it just sucks because, like, I go to the gym every day. Like, I got hurt and I did gain weight, and I feel so shitty about it. But nobody asked. They're just like, "Oh, she's fat.
Welcome
she
to the
doesn't
real
care
world,
about
Skylar.
herself," you know?
Skylar, welcome to the real world. Like it happens like this for everyone. It's
Yeah,
not just
that's
you.
why I'm saying.
Here's the
Like,
problem, Skylar, is that for women, we have to coddle you guys. We have to be nice. We have to.
no, I just
No.
don't want people to think like I don't care about myself.
No, and I'm not saying that
Because
you
it was
don't.
out of my control.
I'm not saying that you don't care about yourself. What I'm saying is all the women here feel bad for you now. Everybody whether you like to believe it or not, they all feel
But
bad
that
for
was
you.
not my
And here's the
goal.
thing: for men, this is our reality every day. The world doesn't care if I have a leg injury. They don't give a fuck about
No,
that.
I'm not asking people
Okay,
to care.
so-
I'm just explaining why.
Okay,
That's all.
you keep cutting me off. What I'm saying is, welcome to the real world. The world doesn't care whether you got into an accident or whether you fell. The world just cares about results, right? And this is the world for men every single day.
Yeah.
So I'm just telling you, I'm just being honest with you, you know. And we've had a really good conversation before the show. We said hi. There's no previous animosity here. I don't want the chat to feel like I don't like you. Go ahead.
I was just, I just feel like I get where you're coming from, and I understand where she's coming from too. But I feel like it didn't need to get to this point where she like felt uncomfortable to prove that men.
So how do we avoid that?
Maybe the rating question didn't have to be yes.
Hold on. Let me tell you something. We rate each other almost every show.
Okay. Well,
This
I didn't
is
know
the
that.
first time that we didn't just say, "Oh, Skylar's coming, so we're gonna rate each other."
And that's my fault because I didn't know that.
No, we rate each other almost every show, and they know that because they've been here before. My
Mhm.
thing is this: we've never had someone cry about their rating before, and I had a really fat ass chick sit next to me about a week ago, and you can laugh about this all you want.
300 pounds.
300 pounds. I sat here and told her, "You're fat," and she's like, "Well, like I'm like, go to the gym." We sat here and I got dragged on TikTok for it. Matter of fact,
But
people
I'm
hated
She
me.
was throwing jabs at you.
And
first.
hold on. She started talking shit at me first. But guess what?
That's how
No,
that got out
no,
of
no
control.
women came
Oh,
out.
boy.
No women came out and said, "Oh, she was wrong for saying that to you." No, we're always coddling women. We're always protecting women. She came at me first, disrespected me first, but no one ever calls that out. As soon as I said, "Well, I'm not fat like you," people were like, "Oh my fucking God, he called her fat." I said the truth, and I get fucking dragged for it on fucking TikTok. If I sit here and said, "You're fine the way you are. You're beautiful the way you are," now I make her feel good. Now, the
It's
women
pushing self
It's
delusion.
enabling
yeah.
too.
Now, you know what she told me after the show? Give me 3 months. I'll come back. I'll show you the difference. She said, "You're the first person to call me fat. Everybody else tells me I'm good the way I am." And she actually told me she respected that.
I think it's important too to like, yeah, I think coddling women, men, whoever it is, I'm with you on that side too. Like, I don't think it's right to coddle people because you're setting them up for failure. So I do agree with that to that point. I just think that like, I don't know. It is true. I guess like I feel like bad. I'm just trying to like.
And I
should
get
have
that.
said this from the beginning. It is 100% my fault that I feel this way, and I don't want you to lie and say, "Oh, you're good looking." I just want to put that out
Yeah.
there that that's not what it was.
But it feels like
it's-
that's what it was.
But I'm saying right now to people that's like, I'm not just gonna bullshit. Like, I hurt myself because I knew it was coming.
Mhm.
Period.
Mm.
It wasn't you.
Well, you're setting yourself up for
I did, and
for
I
failure.
apologize for that.
and
so.
and that's cool. It's like we have 83 people watching here, and
Mhm.
we're a new podcast, by the way. We just started, so like we have really good feedback. The fans are loving the show. The fans love you guys. Without you guys, there would be no show, right? My thing is, I can't sit here and run my show based off how she's gonna feel or how she's gonna feel or how she's gonna feel, right? And so it's just, I like to be honest with the viewers. I like to be authentic. I get it. You feel bad about your rating. That's your honest rating, in my opinion. There's probably a lot of guys out there that watch your.
That's why.
Okay, there's probably a lot of guys out there that watch your videos when you do porn or OnlyFans, whatever you do, and they're like, "Yo, she's a 20." That's fine, right? But like for me and most men like me, when I compare you next to her, it is what it is. Like I can't sit here and be like, "But you're a 10 too," when clearly, like, if I was a single guy and I walked into a bar, I'm looking at her straight up. I'm not even looking at you.
Because that's what you're into.
It's just
everybody's into different stuff.
okay. It has a lot to do with her appearance, though. You know what I mean? So cool.
Y'all have to understand we speak in general. Like, even yes, it's your opinion, but your opinion needs to kind of based off of in general. If 100 guys are in a room, this is what we're gonna choose, or this is
Let me ask you an honest question. 100 guys come into this room right now.
Mhm.
It's just you two in here.
Mhm.
They have to pick one girl.
Mhm.
Out of those 100 guys, how many do you think are picking her?
Probably the guys.
Speak
that
into
aren't
the mic, please.
Probably the guys that aren't into tattoos and alternative-looking girls, and girls that are standard beauty, very pretty, very Instagram model-looking, thin.
So out of 100 guys, how many guys are choosing her?
I'm just gonna say all because I feel like, again, no matter what I say, it's
You have to
just-
stop saying
I
that,
don't
though.
know. Okay, the guy. Well, then, okay, I'll be honest. The guys that find girls like her attractive. I don't know how many that would
Okay.
be.
And that's a very politically correct
I don't
answer,
know what to
but
say.
just give me a number. So like,
I can't.
so out of 10 guys walking in here, what's the number that you think would pick her over you?
I can't say that, and I know it sounds like politically correct or whatever, but literally, I can't say that.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I've been in public spaces where there are a bunch of beautiful women around me, and guys come up to me and not them, and then the opposite, guys come up to girls that look like her and not me. That's like,
Okay, how
I
about this?
can't.
We're gonna do something very, because I get what you're saying, and it's almost like a little loophole. There's 4 men in this room. Okay, I want you to tell me between them two, which one do you find more attractive?
You already know what he's gonna say.
Which one? Just go ahead and say it, bro.
I forgot her
But
name.
bro, it's real easy.
I
One
said I
or two.
forgot her name.
Her name is Barbara.
Okay, her.
Okay, so Barbara, I find Barbara more attractive. Ethan, do me a favor. Go to Anwar's mic and go. Which one do you find more attractive, bro?
Damn, bro,
Barbara.
don't fall.
Okay, Barbara. What about you, Anwar?
Barbara.
Okay, that's reality right there. There's only 4 men in the room, and everyone's picking her. Again, it's just reality. And you know, I know it's gonna feel like I'm attacking you, but it's
No,
just
because
reality.
you all have the same type of girl
Speak
you're
into the
in-
mic.
You all have.
Well,
you're all
he's-
into the
he's-
same type
he's
of
different
girl.
than
All right, yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
I have a
this-
question. Do you think that guys have like a standard beauty like expectation?
Generally, yeah.
Okay, that's all we're saying.
Yeah,
And that's what-
generally. That's why I'm saying, like,
So
I
generally, out of
always-
10 guys, 8 or 9 are gonna pick her over you.
That's why I'm saying I'm not disagreeing, but like I said, again, like guys who like prefer like girls with tattoos and that look like me.
Do you know
come
who
up to
that
me.
that dude is who plays in Magic Mike? What's his name?
No, I don't know.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum. Do you know who he is?
No.
Like the real
like,
gay
kind-
looking guy.
Kinda,
Really,
yeah.
really
I
like
never
You
saw
ever
the
seen
movie.
21 Jump Street?
21 Jump Street. Have you seen that?
Yes.
The big
Okay.
white, the buff white
The
guy.
the one
Oh,
that the
yeah.
he's
He
he
doesn't
he,
look
he looks like
gay.
a fag. Let's
Kinda,
He
yeah,
does
yeah.
not look like a fag.
You can't say that word.
Well,
do you know
said it
21
first.
Jump Street?
Right.
The guy who says my name Jeff.
Yes.
Okay. That dude.
Yeah.
If you
yeah, don't ever do that shit again in your life.
that's literally all I remember about him. My name Jeff. Okay. If you put that man in the room next to me,
Right.
you bring 10 women into the room, right? He's more muscular than I am, whatever, etc. How many women do you think are gonna pick him over me?
Generally.
Speak into the mic, please.
Generally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
in general.
sorry, it's hard for me to answer that because, like I said, I have different.
He has
things I'm
status. He has
into.
money. Like it's not
Yeah,
that hard.
It is
I
kind
know,
of a
but
simple
for me,
answer.
I'm not.
See,
Dances.
I'm giving. He dances. He's
Yeah.
gay. He has muscles. You know what I mean?
Right.
His hips
Like-
don't lie.
His hips don't lie. So what I'm trying to say is, because when I used you as an example,
Yeah.
there was a problem. I'm using me as an
It's
example
not a
now.
problem.
Okay, so
was
realistically speaking, when Channing Tatum, whatever his name is
Right.
if he's next to me and 10 girls come into the room, how many girls are picking him over me?
I know what you're trying to
I want
say.
you to speak into the mic,
I know
please.
what you're trying. I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so how many girls
I
are
I don't know.
you don't know?
All of them.
All of
Yeah, I
them.
just said
Okay,
it at the same
like see,
time.
like I feel like you're just saying it just to say it now.
Because do you blame me though?
No, why? Like well, what's the purpose of you being on the show? Because now I'm getting frustrated.
Because I feel like if I say my opinion, it's wrong. That's why.
I want you to give me your honest opinion.
Doesn't matter if you think he thinks it's wrong.
I don't care. I promise you. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. I'm not gonna sit here and cry.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
sorry. I don't.
It's cool. Do me a favor. Can you just leave, please?
Okay.
All right. Just like
I'm
take.
sorry.
Yeah.
Ethan, can you walk her down?
This is frustrating, man. Cool. And I bet we have a whole bunch of super chats too. All right, cool. So now I'm the bad guy, like always. It is what it is. I don't know. Give me your 2 cents on that, please, because I really like if I'm wrong in
Can
something
I
like.
chime in?
Go ahead.
So I think with this, because it seems like all of it started with the ratings. I think most people, especially if they haven't seen it, they get really thrown off by that question. They get very uncomfortable with that question, and then it feels like you're pitting women against women. Like I remember my first time, I was like, oh God, I was dreading it.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hear it. I didn't want to do it. Now I'm like, because I've done it a couple times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
At this
before
point,
either.
I'm indifferent. I really don't even care if I get.
That's why I said
Okay.
I already know.
Let's do something
Yeah,
real
and
quick.
I
Hold
think,
on. Ladies, please give me a second, okay? I'll let you finish. It's 3 guys in here. We all know each other. We work together. Based off our currency alone, status and money, I want you to rate let's do 1 to 5 because 1 to 10 doesn't matter. So our 5 from 1 to 5, what would you give me and Anwar based off
Just
stat?
money
Because
and
remember,
status?
our currency, men's currency, is only status and money. So we can't judge each other off beauty. So off status and money, you know how much roughly we make and how we do in life.
Damn, I don't.
Hold on, no, I want you to be unfiltered. Don't.
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Don't do no
after saying
gay
I don't
shit
want
here,
to.
bro.
Damn.
So based off that alone, I want you to be honest and unfiltered.
Status and money.
Status and money only from 1 to 5.
And 5.
3 being
one to
3.
5. Do 1 to
Just
10.
1 to 10. 1 to
Yeah,
10. So 5 being average, 10 being the highest. What would you give me?
7.
7. What would you give Anwar?
I give Onward 4.
Okay.
Maybe 3.
4. Okay. Now, I would give him based off what I know, status and money, I'd give him about a 6, maybe 7.
You said it was 1 through 5.
No,
No,
we changed it
we
to
did
1.
10.
We changed it to
10.
10.
Oh, you changed
So
it again.
he's way above average already. Anwar, I'd give him like a 4 or 5. Now Anwar, I want you to rate us, bro. So based off status and money only, you know our financials. I want you to rate him, and then I want you to rate me.
I give you all both 7s.
Okay, 7. So you understand that those are pretty high numbers for guys, considering financials and status. Okay, and I know these guys. I rated them honestly. The fact that I rated my boy over there a 4 means that him and I know that he has a lot he can improve on. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and just to make her feel good, give her a 9 or a 10. That's not realistic. And if we're being honest, you gave everybody a 10. I would say that you know that she's not a 10.
I think her problem was.
Speaking to the mic, please.
I think her problem was more that she gave her answer and you guys didn't like it, and I think that's
No,
where.
her problem was that she gave her
Yeah, I
answer
think it
and
was,
he,
like, it
Because she
happened
was
so many
scared of the
times.
repercussions.
Yeah, she was mad that I kept doing the X. Bro,
that's what she got mad at.
there's facts and there's stuff
But I
that
think it
aren't
was with her,
facts.
like, what I was
You're not a
getting-
10. I'm not a 10.
What
That
I was
is a
getting is,
fact.
I think it happened so many times. Anytime she spoke, and I think it was like almost like the rating was like
It happened
the
to
tip
you
of the
too.
Man,
iceberg.
you should have seen my first time here. I was getting that button left and right.
Oh no, I'm for me it's a noise. Like I honestly like it doesn't like it's whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm saying is I think with her like that's what was like a trigger. Then it might have been like that was the icing on the cake where it was like I've had too many exes
Yeah.
and
And look, if I'm being honest with you, Barbara, I'm being really nice today. 'Cause
Nah, she would have been gone.
If you had met me
Last week.
3 days ago, she would have been gone like the first 5 minutes. And the reason why is because like I have a no nonsense policy. Why are you looking at me like that?
Not okay. Like
Because I have a no nonsense policy and I have it for guys too. Right. And yeah, it's okay. I'm a jerk because of that. But it's like, yo, I just rather be honest.
I
Don't
mean,
waste.
it's your podcast too.
Yeah, but it's not just that. It's like the quality of the show. She wants to sit here and not all of a sudden exclude herself. You know, she doesn't want to be a part of the show. Like, what's the point of you being here? Especially if I'm asking you direct questions and I'm not being rude about it. You want to sit here and be like, I just don't know. Anything I say is going to be wrong. If I say this, is going to be wrong. That's like, yo, I'm just asking you to be honest. Right.
Mhm.
And so I use myself as an example. And even then, she can't even give me. I'm using myself.
I
like,
think
come
if
on.
she
That was a
more-
very obvious answer, too. Like, come on.
I think if she was just more confident in herself and in the way she was answering,
That sounds
I
like a
think it could've-
PP, which is what my
Personal
sister.
problem.
Personal problem.
I mean,
Okay.
it is, and I think that too, like in a sense, like, and I get what you're saying with her. I mean, like, I feel like if I was in her shoes and I felt like already kind of whatever upset about every answer, then that was like the icing on the cake. I feel kind of like, I get what you're saying. Like everyone now feels bad, and you're just kind of in a tough situation. And she probably felt embarrassed because she created a tough situation. And then it became a whole thing.
Yeah.
So I think it escalated more than
Yeah.
it needed to. Kind
Yeah.
of thing.
No, but my thing is this: it's like I don't feel sorry for you because when I was 15 and I wanted to die, nobody felt sorry for me. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm sorry, you're a woman. That's cool. Like you're born with your beauty. Like that's your one resource. You don't want to like use it to your advantage. That's on you. No offense to you, ladies, but it is what it is. Like if I sat here and I didn't have a podcast and I wasn't working like I'm working right now, and like I wanted to date a woman like you or you, like yo, the world doesn't care about that. You know what I mean? Like the world cares about what are you producing. now that I have a podcast, people are like, "Oh, cool! Like you're becoming someone," and I'm like, I'm working my ass off behind the scenes too. Like it's not just a today thing. I don't just come on here and the viewers come. We have 80 people in here. Like it didn't just happen like that. It's hard work, and we just started. So I'm really happy about that. But I'm not gonna sit here and make her feel good because, but I already feel bad about myself. Okay, I feel bad about myself too. And I think that's the worst thing you can do for someone that feels like that is make them feel like, oh, you're okay the way you are. No, you're not. Go ahead and be confident about yourself.
I mean, it's almost like the whole thing with like Lizzo, right? Like, I feel like a lot of people do celebrate, like, it's not even about just that. But I remember speaking of Candace Owens, she came out and like said that like how she is like a bigger woman, and people still like do coddle her in a sense of
They
like,
do.
oh, you're beautiful, you are. And it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
she
Body
has
positivity.
she has beautiful features, I'm
Yeah.
sure, like things that like whatever, but like
she's
the
not
fa-
healthy.
she's
Okay, but
not- that's
Barbara,
it comes down to that. She's
how,
not
how,
healthy.
how big would you say that you think that she is, Lizzo?
I really wouldn't know.
Just like give me a
Lizzo's
ballpark
pretty
number.
big. She was
Over
on Vogue.
200
Okay, give me
Is
a
she over
100
200
pounds.
pounds?
Oh, sure.
give me a
She's like-
give me a ballpark number.
I would say like 180, I guess 200.
300.
180.
she's
I
like
don't know. I don't know
300.
I wouldn't know
How much do you weigh?
120.
Exactly.
And she's
Well, I don't
literally-
know.
She's
I really
180.
wouldn't know.
Okay.
I'm not
How
even
mu-
trying
how
to be
much would
like,
you say she
whatever, I
is?
I
wouldn't
say
know.
above 300.
Okay, above 300.
Is she above 300? I wouldn't
She's
know what
I
that
don't know
means.
about-
I'm
How about
pretty
this?
sure.
If she was your weight, do you think she would drastically look better with her features and everything you just said positive about her?
I mean,
would
maybe
she-
like she has enough money to take care of herself. She has like, I don't
But
know.
she's not
Bro,
doing it.
That's like a yes or no question.
I'm-
You
I'm-
think
I'm
she would
actually-
look
I
better?
have to literally.
Okay,
If she
I
was
this
don't-
is a
fit-
very.
She's
This
not.
is a.
She's not
hold on.
someone that like I follow to where I can think of every.
Okay,
feature
just
Okay,
a,
about
a
but this
regular
is-
person then. If would I
Barbara.
look better if I was fit or like how I am right now?
everyone would be better if they took care of themselves.
Okay, that's
Okay,
the point.
so that's
she's
all we're
pretty
saying.
fat, but if she was healthy and at a healthy
She's
weight, she
ugly
would be
fat.
more attractive.
That's what I'm
But
trying
she
to
has a-
say,
she
yeah.
has a pretty face.
Okay, and what
Yeah.
I'm saying
she
is,
does
I
have
couldn't
a pretty
tell.
face.
ladies, what I'm saying is, with all these positives, you guys, because you guys like to point
But
out.
to me,
Here's the thing.
body
You got.
positivity is enabling.
you got-
It's toxic.
Thank you, but you guys like
Yeah.
to look. You guys find a big fat whale, and you're like, but she has pretty eyes.
No.
Who cares?
What I was saying is like what I'm trying to say is just speaking generally how people do celebrate her for being big.
Okay.
I was just saying yes, there's probably things about her that make her beautiful, but it doesn't change the fact that she is a bigger woman and she's unhealthy.
And I asked
it
you a
makes
very
her,
simple
Shouldn't be
question.
an icon for health.
No.
I asked
at
you.
all,
I
at
asked
all.
you a very simple question. I said, if she was your weight, how much more beautiful would she be?
She would be more beautiful, of course.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying is yes or no, wrong or right, fat or skinny. It's like very like for guys, it's like one or the other. We're not like, but like for instance, when I talk to my boys, you should see how tough I am with them. I'm really tough on them. I'm the hardest on myself. But I like what because they're my boys, I'm gonna sit here and be nice to them. Like, come on, like am I really being a good friend? If I sat here and said, Basil, you're perfect the way you are, bro. You cannot improve on one thing. You are a fucking 10,
Well, that's
brother.
what I was saying earlier. Friendship should be people who push you to be better. It's
Okay.
like not just like settling for like, even if you look great, you could look better.
Okay, so wouldn't you say that based off the fact that I'm an honest person and I'm rating her honest, wouldn't you say that I'm more a better friend than you would be since you're giving her 10 years? You're basically saying she's perfect. I'm telling her, hey, you're a 4. You can easily become a 6 if you go to the gym and you get a nice ass body.
I mean, I don't know her well enough to like tell her what to do. That's where I
You
was
said
at.
yourself off your mouth that it was just based off beauty and looks.
And you said Lizzo would look better if she went to the gym.
I mean, she would look better. if she
You don't
went to
know
the gym,
Lizzo
but
either.
honestly, I don't know Lizzo. You're right.
Okay.
Well,
My-
I don't know who said that.
Okay.
Actually.
Do me a favor. Pull up a picture of Lizzo on the screen, bro. And she's let's
I
go ahead and
haven't
do
seen a
that
picture
real
of
quick.
Lizzo in so long.
But shout out to you for being honest, and we appreciate that. Is that her right there? Holy
Yeah.
shit, bro! That,
Oh my
Hold
God,
up,
she's
hold up,
way
hold up.
bigger than
She's
her.
a
oh
lady
my
girl.
I gotta
God,
put it on
bro!
the screen.
Holy shit, bro!
Give me one
Is she
second.
famous? She might come after us, bro.
Good. I don't care.
It's
Probably will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's big.
Bro.
all right,
She's,
Lizzo.
like big,
okay.
famous. I'm
My-
sorry.
Okay, how about this? How
She's
about
huge.
this?
I'm so
Okay.
sorry for it.
Okay, ladies, here's what we'll do. From 1 to 10, give her a rating. From 1 to 10,
2.
she's a 2. What about you, Jules? What do you give her? A 1?
Oh, she's not a 10.
What about you? What would you give her from 1 to 10?
I mean, she would be like a 2.
Should be like a
What
2.
happened to your 10 rating?
Okay.
Well, I like have known like Lizzo's heavily overweight and she could
Uh-huh.
take a lot better care of herself.
I'm gonna go ahead and give her 100 from like worse. Like that's horrible. Like she could any day get fucking like a stroke, like based off her fucking fat weight. Like her arteries are probably fucked up. Like her lungs, like holy shit. Get some help, Lizzo. but yeah, like this is realistic. Like you can't sit here and say Lizzo's a 10. She's not. She's like 10 people. I will give her that. She's 10 people in
God.
one. But other than that, like realistically speaking, and I'm gonna get bashed for this, but like I'm just gonna be honest with her. If she was 180, she'd look way better for sure. So that's
I
just
clearly
reality.
don't know how to weigh. I thought it was 180. I
Cool.
don't know what anything.
Let's
over
get to the
like
super
that.
chats, man.
Dr. Kish asks, ladies, if you could live in another state aside from Florida, which state would it be and why?
California,
California. All right, why?
just because it's like the most similar weather to Florida.
Gotcha. What about you, Jules?
I mean,
Speaking to the mic,
I
Jules.
haven't thought about this honestly.
Just name one off the top of your head.
I'll say New York.
New York. All right. What about you?
Can I give a top 3?
Just go.
Yeah,
just
go
go.
ahead.
Just give me one.
Utah
Utah.
Utah.
Okay.
Shout out
Cool.
to
or
Shout out to you.
Wyoming.
All right. Let's get to another one because there's a lot of super chats. I want to make sure we get to them.
Utah's beautiful.
May I touch him? Said, you're not you when you're hungry. Eat a Snickers, Red.
Yeah, man. She's gone.
Captain said, Alyssa, come to Texas, buy lumber. I'll build our castle.
Let's do it.
All right. All right. Any other ones?
David said, Basil, would you be a woman's sugar baby?
Yes or no?
No, I make too much money. for that.
Okay. What about any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, and David said, Jules, how do you deal with frustration?
Good question.
Hmm.
She cries. All right, you know what? Go ahead and answer that for yourself. I apologize. and look, she's looking at me like Barbara's looking at me like, damn, this nigga's an asshole. But
What? I didn't.
I know her. Like, you know, I
Oh
know.
no! When
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
frustrated, I cry too. I yell,
Okay.
I scream, whatever.
Yeah, I cry and then I just go to a corner, recompose, and figure it out what's going on.
All right. Any other super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah, both of these said, the bigger the fupa, the tastier the chalupa.
Oh. I don't agree with you on that, homie.
You
Sorry.
can't make this shit up.
I
You
like
can't make
my
this shit up.
tacos real skinny.
It's
Okay.
flavor.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like if she's big, she'll make you better food.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, I
my
see.
God.
No, I thought she was talking about something else. My bad. All right, moving on.
I think
That's
we're on
it.
the same page.
That's it. Okay, cool. All right, ladies, you guys have been honestly, this was probably one of my favorite panels in the last few weeks. You guys have been amazing. Let's go do it. We're gonna do one more question, okay? And then we'll, go ahead and close off. What do you think about a 40-year-old dating an 18-year-old?
Like a man or woman or
A
like,
man 40-year-old dating an 18.
See, but why does it matter if it's men or women?
It matters, but
Oh no, I
we'll
was trying
talk.
to visualize
Yeah.
it, like legit get like.
How
a
about
real
this?
picture
Why
in
don't you
my
just
head.
why don't you tell me no, because then I know what you're gonna say.
I was legit trying to visualize it. in my
Okay,
head.
so a 40-year-old guy dating an 18-year-old woman. Is that
Mhm.
wrong? Yes or no?
I mean, I feel like it depends. What are the intentions? Is it just for money? Is it for love? Is it
Bro,
for
I'm just
Like,
saying
just for a
strictly off
relationship.
like if I'm
numbers.
just that's what I'm
Strictly
saying.
off, is it right?
Strictly
What do you
off age.
think?
Strictly off age. I'm not
18's legal. I mean, why not? If
Okay.
there's people who like look really good at like 40 and
Okay.
18.
so
or
you're
whatever.
cool with it. Okay, what about you?
It's legal, like you said. You
Yeah.
changed my mind, honestly. It's
Oh my
legal.
god, the echo chamber.
No,
okay.
she
It's not
did
an
change
echo
my
changer.
mind
Okay,
because
so
at
how
first
about
I was
this?
looking at it as like it sounds wrong.
That's why I
you
need
know
the
what I
man and
mean?
woman visual to like,
it
visualize them
sounds
hold hands.
pretty fucking bad.
Okay.
What do you
But
want?
when you think about it, like right after you said 18 is legal, like I thought about it like an 18-year-old. Like an 18-year-old technically can make their own decisions.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So
What about you? What do you think about a 40-year-old guy dating an 18-year-old?
It's legal, but it's cringy.
Okay.
yeah, that's what I mean. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Cool.
Like it was
So now what we're gonna do is, and guys, we're gonna get ready to close off here, man. So if you want to super chat, just make it like at least 5 and up, man. Now let's go ahead and do this. What do you think about a 40-year-old woman dating an 18-year-old man?
I think the same. It's legal and
Yeah.
it's like
So
yeah,
same
so I
answer
don't-
all the way around.
Same.
Yeah.
That's
No,
why I
I
asked her
stick to
why does it
cringy.
matter being
Uh-huh.
a man or woman?
It
Because for
doesn't.
me, it's still the same
Okay,
situation.
For me, yeah,
fair
it's the
enough.
same.
Fair enough.
I
Now,
just need I legit needed to like visualize like them holding hands and like who's like the,
Even if
do me a
it's like
favor,
a-
speaking to the mic.
oh sorry.
Now here's my question to you guys: which one is more likely to happen?
Oh, the men with the women,
The man with
The
the
older
woman.
man.
like
the
the
old-
older men with the younger.
Okay, what
women.
about you?
The older man with the younger
What
woman.
about you?
I feel like I see more of the older man with the younger
Yeah.
woman.
Okay, now I want you to tell me why is that?
From what I've seen, it just seems like women. I think two reasons. One, I think that men typically age like they don't look as like
wine.
yeah. Some men do age
Speaking
better.
to,
some
if
men
you're gonna
do-
go on that side, put the mic
Sorry.
towards you.
I think that like from what I've seen, men just tend to like age better, not as aggressively as women. But nowadays we care more about our skins that can change and money. I think that men are typically more financially stable because they've been in that career longer at that point, where women are just now starting at 18 to get into
Cool.
their career.
What about you? Why do you think it's more likely?
Because it's been like that since like the ancient times.
Okay.
Like, I mean, men used to look for younger women. They used to literally, like, family used to sell their fucking kids.
This is true.
Okay.
You know, so
Now-
I think it's more like it's still around in some type of way.
All right.
Yeah.
What about
Just-
you? What about you?
I think it comes down to the 18-year-old being financed and living an easier lifestyle and maybe not having to work. And I mean, to me, I don't think that that's love, because at 18, sure, you're an adult, but your brain is still developing.
Okay.
Um,
You guys all gave kind of different answers, which is cool. And I'll tell you guys real quick what it is. Your value comes down to, again, beauty and youth. You can be a 40-year-old beautiful girl. a 40-year-old beautiful woman and an 18-year-old beautiful woman. And men are always going to go for the 18-year-old because youth is really important to us.
Yeah.
Right? And beauty is very important to us. So, like, for instance, you make money. That doesn't interest me. That doesn't interest him. It doesn't interest him, because at no point in time am I thinking I'm going to go out with you and you're going to pay for all my shit. Even if I'm broke, I'm still expected to pay for all of our shit. You know what I mean? Another thing is, we want to procreate. I don't want to procreate with a fucking old ass bitch. You know what I mean? Like, no offense.
And your
But yeah,
eggs,
your
your
eggs-
eggs also
yeah.
die
Yeah.
out too. So.
I was gonna
But-
say there's like a reproductive aspect to it too.
Like, let's be honest. If I want to have kids, I want to have kids with a beautiful woman because I want my kids to be attractive.
And men can have kids when they're fucking 60. They can
Yeah,
still
yeah.
have kids. But
They
tell a
100%.
woman if
Our
she
eggs
has, if
dry
she's
up.
able to. Nah, she can't do that.
100%. Yeah. So with that being said, I appreciate you guys so much. We're gonna
we
go
have
ahead.
two more supers from
All right,
the
go ahead,
same
read the super
person.
chats.
Wonder Love asks,
Yo, shout out to Wonder Love, bro. Give him the horn right there.
hold on, you're gonna wait for the question. Why did you just kick out Skylar for having opinions, bro? Just honestly wondering,
Bro,
what
shut
did she
the fuck
say
up,
wrong
bitch
in
ass
your
nigga.
opinion?
Hold on, bro. Wonder Love. Are you just now tuning in, bro?
I don't
Or
got
like
time for
what's
this
going on?
shit,
Like, I
bro.
literally just explained why. And first of all, I didn't kick her out. I just told her kindly to leave, bro.
Yo, I'll
Kick-
go to
kick
the
it-
next
hold on.
one.
Kicking her out is
Oh,
way different than
sorry, this
asking her to
shit.
leave. Like, at this point, she's a distraction to the show. It's my job to make sure that the quality of the show is
she
high.
was uncomfortable too.
And I
She
understand
didn't
that.
wanna be
I
here.
really,
feel
like,
that.
if you want to be honest, I was having mercy on her. Because I don't want her to sit here and feel uncomfortable for another 20, 30 minutes,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, she should have
She
kind of
didn't
left
wanna be here.
because she didn't want to be here.
I'm a very smart guy. Like, I noticed
Yeah.
that, which is why I said, you know
Yeah.
what? You can go ahead and leave
I
because
think all of us women can tell too. Like as soon as she got up to like go to the bathroom, we all knew she didn't really want to be here.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay,
she
but
was
you
very
guys aren't the only you
uncomfortable.
guys aren't the only ones that can read the room. Like, I knew that too. I'm looking at her
Yeah.
from the side corner. Like, I'm looking at all that. And when she came back, I even give her time to cool down. I specifically did not even ask her anything. She wants to continue doing that. Again, nothing against her, just the quality of the show. There's a lot of people watching. I can't have that. So yeah, bro, Wonder Love. I don't know what you're watching, bro, but clearly, like, I'm not trying to be rude to her.
Is that her?
Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Just Clemens saying, tell the chat to stop coming for me.
Okay, shout out to Clemens. She actually got a picture. Shout out to you. Okay, ladies, real quick. I want to go ahead and get your opinions on the show, and then I want you to ask the guys any question that you want to ask us. Okay. I'll come back to you since it's your first time. Go ahead. Opinions on the show, and then a question for the guys. Go ahead.
I thought it was a really good show. I feel bad that this girl got super uncomfortable, but I thought it was a great panel, great discussions. I enjoyed it.
Speaking to the mic. Sorry. Go ahead. You enjoyed it. Do you have a question? And thanks for that, by the way.
Do you want to do all the opinions, or do you want me to?
No, I
ask
want you to
them?
ask us a question. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you get tested, bro? Now I'm dead ass. That's so important. Like, you can't rely on women only to
I
come
swear to
back
God,
to
that was
you.
gonna be my
and-
question.
Yeah. Look, I dated a guy for a year and a half, and we were exclusive, and I never doubted that he was with anybody else. But to protect myself, I religiously tested myself every 4 months, and I told him after the fact,
Yeah.
"Hey, I tested myself. I'm good. We're good."
Yeah.
And he did take some offense to that, and I told him, like, I'm sorry, but that's how I protect me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
so I think that testing yourself,
You
even
wanna
if
answer
you're not
that?
sleeping all over the place, because as I said, like, we were exclusive. I think that shit
just
is
why not
so
peace of
important.
mind?
Just go ahead
Peace
and
of
answer it,
mind.
bro. Go ahead and
Yeah.
answer it.
Like I said, the
Like,
girls,
it's free.
the girls do it for me.
All right. Cool. Very profound. What about you? Thoughts on the show, and then a question for the guys.
It was a great show. I got a little upset too because other people's emotion affects me.
I understand that. You're an empath,
So,
right?
Yeah,
I'm an
yeah.
empath too,
Like
I feel that.
I
and-
feel in. I even started getting angry because I'm just like, because
This is the way you work,
you
guys.
don't take like
ladies.
people's emotions into consideration.
It's not
when you're
that,
talking.
man.
No,
Listen,
it is that.
no,
because
okay. You want to really do this on
No.
air? We can do that, because the thing is, and I understand women, you're gonna do that. That's fine. I didn't get upset about that, but I automatically, I'm like, damn, they all hate me now. They're all looking at me like I'm being mean. I'm just being honest.
at
I'm
some
not.
point
I'm
you
not gonna
were.
sit here and change myself after the show. I'm the same way. Before the show, I'm the same way. Right? I'm not gonna sit here and try to like save her feelings. I don't, bro. No one saves his feelings. No one saves my feelings. No offense, but like,
No one even
and-
saves our feelings. People are rough
Yes,
on
they
social
do.
media. No, I'm saying
Bro.
like people do have aggressive. I'm not saying any more or less than you guys. I'm just saying like
But just
I'm
because
sure
other
she's
people
used-
are like that. doesn't
And
mean
look,
you have
I'm
to be
not-
the
I'm
same
sure
look,
she gets
way.
shit all the time too because
if
people
you-
do that.
if you guys want to sit here and think that I was being rude, that's cool. That's your opinion, right? I don't think I was being rude to her. I think if anything, I was being kind of nice to her, right? And yeah, please don't read the chat,
You
ladies.
said I'm
Okay.
annoying.
Another thing is, I understand how women work. You guys are very like sheep-like. You guys kind of work like a herd mentality. Like you guys basically all go the same way. Okay, so I understand that. Okay, what about you? Thoughts on the show and a question for the guys.
I really like that. I like having uncomfortable conversations. I feel like it's like the whole no filter, unfiltered, like putting yourself in a room where like people can disagree and agree, disagree. Not, I think the important thing is like not taking it personal,
Yeah,
which I think is what lacked. But I understand like she just wasn't comfortable and she wasn't, like you mentioned earlier, she needed a little more confidence to feel like
Mhm.
she could speak on some things. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
okay.
I
Shout
laughed
out
a
to
lot.
you. And by the way, shout out to you for coming, man. You're definitely one of hopefully the chat wants you back and you want to come back because you were definitely a good guest. A
Yay.
question
Yeah.
for the guys on the panel.
Again, since it's my first time here, what kind of kicked off the idea for Unfiltered? Like,
Okay.
what made you guys want to do this, and what made it specifically Unfiltered?
Okay. So I'll go ahead and answer that because I basically was the one that started it. I was working with Fresh and Fit, which is the biggest podcast in Miami. I was really good friends with Myron, really, really good friends with him. I learned a lot from him. Me and him had similar mentality, so it wasn't like I took his idea. Like it just so happened that me and him really think alike, which is why when we were friends, we clicked really good. Unfortunately, I've always been very proud of being authentic because my whole life I was homeless. Nothing was given to me. Like I come from nothing. So if I earn something, like I'm really proud about it. Like I really worked hard for that. No one hands me anything. And I just really wanted to be authentic with the viewers, and I wanted to be honest, and at the same time, like I wanted to give back to people. So this is my own way of giving back to people. And even though we just started, I'm still trying to figure out which direction to clearly go to. But so far, we're having great feedback, and the fans are amazing. And my brothers came through. We have a good team. As we started, like more people have came through, and Unfiltered was just that. We didn't want to be filtered. Like one of the things I would get into it with Myron was he was always being politically correct to an extent. Like he would kick chicks off, but then he would kind of bite his tongue on some things, and I was like, I don't want to do that. Like if I'm gonna do this, I come on here and I say the word fag. Like I say certain things, like I'm honest about it, and I'm honest about it off air too. So that's basically what happened. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't expect to get this good of a response from people. Like we've gotten a really good response, and we've gotten some negative responses too. Obviously, it's gonna come with the
You can't please
territory.
everyone.
Yeah, but really great response. The viewers are amazing. I would say this hands down that our chat is probably the best chat I've ever known. Like even when I was with that other podcast that's even bigger than us, they have 1 million+ subscribers. They don't interact with the chat like we do. We like the chat basically runs the show to an extent.
Mhm.
They don't do that. Like they're just money, super chats. But like I will actually sit here and answer these chats. I'll talk to them after the show. Like I'm always gonna do that. The main people that have been subscribed since we started, I'm always gonna remember their names. We'll always look out for them. Like it's just I'm really big on like loyalty and honor.
Facts.
So shout out to them. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the show. Hopefully you liked it. It's not always gonna be pretty, you know what I mean? But thank you so much for coming back, and obviously you too. yeah, hopefully we can do this again. Shout out to the chat. The chat has been amazing. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the daytime show. Have a good night, fellas. Peace, man.